What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Forward Progress. It's a Thursday night football watch along, not a Monday night football watch along. That's got to get fixed between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Guys, no Rob tonight. It's a Jason stream. So it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a big one. Before we get into the game, though, guys, I need your help here. I want you to drop all of your plays in the chat so we can go through them here pregame. I'm going to try and start them as we go along. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's get right into the game. A lot of action going on pregame right now. Like the board seems to be letting up towards affiliate. Looks like before I sat down here, Fanduel was at a 3.5 right now. Seems like it's moved out to a 4.5 now. We've seen market movement towards the Eagles kind of in the last hour or so. Very interesting stuff here. Couldn't tell you why that's happening. I'm sure there's some big major groups that are obviously like the Eagles a lot, and they're smarter than me, so I'm not going to go against anything that they're saying. But I will say this Washington price is starting to get very, very interesting here. Let me know your thoughts on the games in the chat. I'm going to get right into props. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get right into props. Okay, well, before we get into props, I'm going to address this quickly. Is Rob at the Taylor Swift? He posted a picture that he was at a JB Smoove comedy show. That is a lie. I'm going to out him here. He is secretly going to the Taylor Swift concert. He bought secondhand tickets for $5,000. The first leg of the Eras Tour tonight in Toronto. Rob wanted to go watch Taylor Swift, then be with the Nails tonight. So I'm here covering for him, letting him be the Swiftie that he is, friendship bracelets and all. So anyways, let's get into props let's just get into props here. And a reminder, drop your plays in the chat. This is moving very fast, guys. This is moving very, very fast here. I'm going to try and track them all. So, all right, if you tuned into the Thursday the Thursday night football preview on Forward Progress earlier today, you would have known that I had 2 plays for you guys. I still like both of them. Haven't moved a bunch. Shocker, I have no market influence. But we're going to play both those for a half unit. Actually, it turns out they moved against me. So we get an extra yard here. AJ Brown over 79.5 minus 110. Played it at 80.5 earlier. Listen, AJ Brown is a world beater. Hitman mentioned it earlier on the Saturday show. I think it was 2 weeks ago. AJ Brown really excels against man coverage. Listen, Washington plays man coverage. I think they're 15th in the league at man coverage rate, around 20% of the time. But AJ Brown's also a world beater against zone as well. I really think he's the engine of the offense here. I like AJ Brown in this matchup. He torches the Commanders. The Commanders have horrible corners. This is a pick for me. So we're locking this in for a half unit here. All of these are locked in again on the primetime BentStamp account. So that's the first play. AJ Brown over 79.5 yards. Next play, we're going for the Brown double dip. We're going to take Noah Brown under 38.5 receiving yards. I think he has a really tough matchup here with this Eagles secondary. I really think the Washington Commanders, their path to victory is going to be running the ball. They're going to be basing the game on running the ball. Their offensive line, all healthy now. Everyone's been cleared. There were some questions if a couple of their tackles were going to be out. Everyone's cleared to play. Everyone's in. I think they're going to be focusing on running the football here. So I'm going to take Noah Brown. I'm going to take his under 38.5. I'm going to take that for a half unit as well. 2 more props here. Someone mentioned in the chat earlier. I mentioned it right there. I think that they're going to be running the ball a lot here. The Washington Commanders. I'm looking at Brian Robinson Jr., and I'm looking at it as over. I know it's a short week. I know he's coming off of injury. But we had a similar situation 2 weeks ago, I believe, when he was playing. He missed the game against the Ravens. I believe they played the Panthers. He ended up rushing the ball only 12 times. But he got all the carries in the first half of that game. He ran the ball for 71 yards coming off of an injury. He seemed fine. I think he's good to go. I think he was held out last week for precautionary reasons mostly. So I'm taking the 50.5 over at minus 110, half unit for that as well. So that's about it for props for me. One more that I was looking at. Someone in the chat said it. Levi said it earlier. An anytime TD score. I really like this one. Not a numbers play. You know what? Sirianni seems like the type of guy to be in the revenge game. I think Dan Campbell's the type of guy to have a revenge game touchdown a coach to coach up a revenge game touchdown. I think Nick Sirianni's the same way. So we're going to lock in. We're going to go with Jahan Dotson for 0.1 units. Any time touchdown at 10-1. Levi mentioned it. By far best price in market. By far the best price in market. So if you're looking to play Jahan Dotson, make sure you're doing it at FanDuel. 10-1. Very, very good price there. Very, very good price there. That's about it for my props. I'm going to try and scroll and look through. Levi's also mentioning first and last. I don't hate those as well. If you want to do, don't parlay those. If you want to do 0.1 unit on those as well, I think that's a great play. I think that's a great play. I'm going to try and scroll and look through and see if I've missed any of these plays. Couple of good ones here. But while we do that, if you guys also tuned into our morning show, I gave out another PGP. Gave out one PGP. I'm going to give out two tonight. And Hitman, if you're watching this, I apologize. So the first one we're going to go with, you guys know what I'm called here. You guys know the name. It's the ick. Oh, sorry. Levi's saying just last, not first. Just last. Okay. We're going for an ick angle here. We're going for the ick angle. We're going to take Terry McLaurin under 4.5 receptions. And then we're going to go and take Terry McLaurin, alt receiving yards, 80 plus. Gets you around 19-1, 20-1. If you want to slap a boost on that, all you got to do is add in Terry McLaurin's over his receiving yards, and you can boost that with the Thursday Night Football profit boost on FanDuel. Excuse me. That's not the only ick play I got tonight. I got another one. And Hitman's not going to like this one because he gave out this player's under. And Hitman, I'm sorry. I hope it doesn't come to this. And I hope we're not sweating this in the fourth quarter. Maybe I'm doing this just to create some entertainment for the chat and Hitman in the fourth quarter. Who knows? But I actually really like this one. Devontae Smith, under 4.5 receptions. And again, Devontae Smith, alt receiving yards. You can go 80. I'm going to go 70. 13-1. Yeah, no. We're gonna lock in 80. We're gonna lock in 80 right now. We're gonna lock in the 80 right now. We're gonna lock in the 80 and we're gonna go over. So that's what we're gonna do. The ick, 2 icks, and a couple props. So that's about it for plays right here. We're coming up on the game shortly. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in here. I really appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the show so far. I'm gonna try and scroll through a couple plays mentioned here. Connor likes he's asked, what's Brian Robinson's first quarter rushing yards? Well, we'll take a look. I actually kind of like that angle. Excuse me. I'm still nursing a bit of a cold, guys. Brian Robinson first quarter, 11.5. Seems interesting. What else we got here? Brown 100 plus at plus 198 looks nice for an L2. John, I love that as well. Keep it coming. Devontae Smith birthday game. Wow. This is an angle I haven't even thought about. I really, really like this one, guys. I really, really like that one. I don't know. I haven't thought about it enough pregame to kind of go in on it. If you like Devontae Smith, go play him. I'm gonna keep my inverse correlation play there. Someone was asking if there's any guests tonight. Of course there's guests. What are we talking about here? Come on, guys. You know that. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Woo. We got some great guests tonight. Fourth quarter, as always on Thursdays, we got Hitman. Third quarter, as always on Thursdays, we have Jeff. Second quarter, we're getting Clive Bixby. And then in the first quarter, we are getting Suma. It's going to be a great one tonight. Game starting soon. But before we get into the game, I want to quickly tell you guys about FanDuel. Football is in full swing, and there's no better place to get in on the NFL action than FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, because right now, new customers can kick off the season with $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Just place any $5 bet, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Use your bets on spreads, props, live bets, the to catch a pass market, which we will be running through tonight, because we had a lot of fun with that on Monday. Overs, unders, and so much more. We absolutely love Fanduel here on Forward Progress with our great live menu, super easy product that's super seamless to use. And of course, the anytime touchdown markets on Fanduel are often some of the best prices in market. Whenever you line shop around, you often find Fanduel as the best price in market for a lot of these touchdown bets. So if you're looking to bet touchdowns, if you're looking to bet anything for that matter, make sure you have Fanduel as one of your sportsbooks. Just visit fanduel.com/forward progress to download America's #1 sportsbook. That's fanduel.com/forward progress. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in DC. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/China, Connecticut, or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelpline.ma.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE NY in New York. All right. We're going to get started here soon. Game starting any second. What are you guys rooting for tonight? Drop in the chat what you guys are rooting for. I'm curious to hear that as I continue to sip my water because my throat is just... Ooh. Lord McD, I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping by and supporting me. Listen, guys, Rob's not here tonight. I don't know what to tell you. I'm filling in for him. If you guys want to enjoy the stream and hang out with you, you're more than welcome to. If not, all good too. Appreciate the support regardless. Reminder, if you haven't done so already, please, 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 please smash that like button. Goes a long, long way for us here on the channel and a long way for me as well. Maybe Rob's going to give me a boost if this stream gets a lot of like, who knows? Like a little bit of a bonus. Who knows? Maybe a little bit of a bonus. Anyways, like the stream. Let me get that bonus. And then, DJN options. Rob is using the JB Smooth as a cover up because he's actually at the Taylor Swift concert. So make sure everyone tweet at Rob. Say, have fun at the Taylor Swift concert tonight. Hope he has a good time. What number is my jersey? We got the Vic jersey on tonight. We swapped it for the McNabb jersey. Going for the Vic jersey. As kickoff is about to start. It's gonna be a fun game. Who would have thought 3 months ago? This is the game I'm looking forward to this game the most of all the primetime games. This game is going to be hopefully electric. Like I said before, we have a great group of guests on tonight. Hitman in the fourth quarter. We got Jeff in the third quarter, Clive in the second quarter, and then in this first quarter, right now, as I'm going to bring him on here, we got the man from Germany, from Dusseldorf, Fabian Sommer. Suma.
Jaden, how's it going?
Good. Quickly. Different mic. Switch up the mic. While you switch up your mic, I'm going to do a quick play clock sync. I missed the first play. Never mind. But the first play goes to, who is Jahan Dotson. All right. That's the one we're going to be looking towards for the pass market because he can price correctly. Quickly, before you chime in here, I'm just going to quickly play clock sync 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. Suma, how close are we?
20 seconds.
20 seconds. All right, we're good. That's pretty good. Anything you're sweating tonight?
Only Zach Ertz under that we talked about on our show today.
Yep.
Nothing spread total wise. I unfortunately couldn't get any Eagles -3.
Yeah, I saw you were waiting for that. When I checked like an hour before the stream, I'm like, shit moved fast. I was like, oh my God.
All Eagles money.
I know, it's crazy. I'm starting to I was like wondering, okay, at what point do I buy the Commanders here, right? So, but nevertheless, here we are.
I guess it also closed -4.5. I slept for like half an hour or something.
Well, I appreciate you gutting through and staying up this late. What time is it in Germany? It's like 3 a.m. No?
2:18.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thank you. It seems like is that Dickerson who's hurt? Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
They just got Mailata back too. Wouldn't be good if Dickerson is hurt, but seems like he's okay.
How many guys are in the chat already? Seeing some familiar names.
Tons of usual guys. Drew, obviously, big supporter of you, the German fellow. Rober, Connor, Scott, Levi.
Drew has one of the best second names.
Is that last name? Is that second name and last name the same thing?
Oh,
I call it
last name. Yeah.
Is that what? Okay. So wait, what do you call someone's middle name then? Like, do Germans have middle names?
I mean, we have like first name, last name.
Yeah.
And then if your name is like Jason Rob, it would be like your just second name.
Oh, okay.
Something
interesting. All right. Well, it seems like Dickerson was taken off the field there.
Celestine in the game.
Yeah. So we'll have to monitor that. I mean,
he's limping. Don't think should be a big issue for them.
Oh man. I do have to say I'm still nursing a bit of a cough. My cold is gone, my sickness is gone, but I'm still coughing like a dog.
Yeah, you were sick earlier the week.
I was massacred. I haven't been that sick in a very, very long time. But we got through it. I did the Saturday prop show and it was our worst performance to date. So maybe I shouldn't. Next time I should just skip it. But anyways,
you think that was you being sick?
I think that's the problem, was that I was sick here. What's going on here? All right. It seems like they're using Jahan Dotson a lot more. So we have Jahan Dotson anytime and last touchdown. So hopefully we can get some of that going.
I saw all these tweets that said Sirianni is absolutely going to give him a few looks. I mean, it was a little bit too narratively, but
yeah,
it seems like he's just that guy.
Yeah, there's. I think we talked about this on the show. Like, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where like there's revenge game angles, and those don't really mean much. But there are some coaches who will go out of their way and make sure to highlight a certain player against a former team, like a Dan Campbell would, or like I think we were talking about it with regards to National Tight End Day, where Dan Campbell would call a crazy pass, like David Montgomery pass to like Sam Laporta, or like a Brock Wright, like one of those. So there's that, and I think Sirianni's in that boat of players as AJ Brown gets his first catch there. Excuse me.
Dotson has 3 targets last 4 games.
That's crazy. He already had. Is that his second target tonight or third? I guess there was one where he's targeted, the ball was thrown away, but
crazy.
AJ Brown already feasting. I love it's like the most square bet on earth, the AJ Brown over like the best receiver in the game over receiving yards, but like against this secondary, like come on.
Eagles moving. Yeah, I mean, Commanders cannot stop both, so single high. Yeah, single high won't matter. AJ Brown all day.
AJ Brown all day. I love that.
I think they played 80% single high against Pittsburgh.
That's good. Like you can do that against Pittsburgh. You can't do that against the Eagles. You definitely can't do that against the Eagles.
Basically praying that Russell does not hit all the moon balls. But that's AJ Brown's and Devonta Smith, different animals.
Yeah, it's like the upgrade meme. It's like Russell Wilson and not Cohenstein, George Pickens, upgrade meme, AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts. Oh man, any games this week other than the KC Buffalo that you're like super looking forward to, either betting wise or like just pure enjoyment?
I just gotta pull out the schedule. So Ravens Steelers, of course.
Yeah.
Packers Bears. I just want to see if there's anything changing for the Bears in this one. Also Packers coming out of the bye. How healthy is John Love? Guess close to. And Seahawks Niners. Seahawks Niners also we run. I mean, Bengals Chargers, man, we have so many good games.
That's why I wanted to ask, because I feel like it was a really good slate.
Yeah.
Slate of games. So yeah, no,
I'm
looking. So yeah, go ahead.
If someone is just watching one game per slate, he could have Ravens Steelers, Chiefs Bills, and Bengals Chargers. Incredible.
No. A little bit of broken play there. Yeah, no, this is the game where you want, or this is the week, excuse me, where you want 9 small TVs, nine little iPads in front of you, so you can enjoy it every.
What did the German locals think of Peters Giants? Actually, it was a major success. I've heard only good stuff about people attending. Great atmosphere, Sweet Caroline, 100 times. Or something.
It's electric when they do that. So are you close to? I don't even know where the game was. Were you close to?
No. It was in Munich, and I'm in the upper west of Germany.
Düsseldorf.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask if you were able to meet up with Igor, but I guess not then.
No. I was not at the game.
That's all right. It was a fun game. Happy the Panthers were able to pull it out there. So as the Eagles go for a kick here on 4th down. Go ahead.
I missed one play. How did they get to 3rd and 22?
There was a hold, I believe, on the right tackle, I think. Seems like I'm behind. Scott with a little bit of a spoiler message in the chat. Jake Elliott misses left. We got a game. Wow. We got a game. That's got to be so frustrating. They did a great job marching the field there. I mean,
yeah, good first drive.
This is like one of those. You can talk me off this. Tell me if I'm a little crazy here, but if the Commanders were to score on this drive here, I would be looking to play the Eagles almost right away because they move the ball at will.
Yeah,
a little bit of an unfortunate penalty that pushed them out of moving the ball. Then unfortunate miss there. Interesting stuff. I know a lot of the chat was on the Commanders plus 185. I was too much of a coward to pull the trigger before the game. I'm kind of rooting for the chat, so I don't know if I want to bet that. But yeah, it's a good look for the chat here. It's a good look for the chat here.
What is trout fishing?
Trout fishing, some form of fishing, I guess. I don't know.
I need to Google it.
Oh man. So I don't want to call the Commanders like fake. I think they're a very good team, obviously, but they also have like their best performances have come against lesser competition. They're very good at beating teams that are worse than them. They played well last week, but I'm curious to see how they do against this Eagles defense. I'm curious to see it.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, this sounds narratively, but in the past, Cliff Kingsbury has always been worse in the second half of the season. So our offenses and defenses starting to figure something out. How much is his rib cartilage injury still bothering Jaden Daniels?
Yes.
All those questions I want to get answers to.
Hopefully we can get them tonight. Maybe we won't. Who knows? How much do you make of the you mentioned you're interested in the Green Bay Chicago game. I don't know if you saw this, but I'm seeing so I'm sure you saw the rumors of how the locker room wanted Caleb Williams to be benched or there was like some tweets going out around that sort of narrative. I saw on Twitter today that apparently Tyson Bagent's dad is the one who's leaking that information, that the Bears want Bagent to start. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if you're buying that. That was okay. Levi saying that. Okay, I got got. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got got. Listen, I see it on Twitter. I'm like Aaron Rodgers. I see it on Twitter. I say it, and I hope someone tells me I'm wrong, or I'm right, and it's inconsequential. But never mind.
You got immediately busted.
Yeah, I believed it because I don't understand why they would want him. Like Tyson Bagent isn't good. Like I know there was the whole Bagent gate in this offseason when we talked about him last year with the blah blah blah. I'm not gonna reopen that, but he's better. Like I don't. Okay, honestly, no Tyson Bagent talk on this stream as the first play goes to Austin Eckler. I wonder how much Brian Robinson's going to play. Played a little bit of his overs, 50.5 today.
I've seen that he was supposed to be full go.
As they get the ball here, they run. I should have looked into this before the game. They run a lot. Do you have the personnel set data for the Commanders? Because it seems like they run a lot of 2 running backs out the back.
Would take me a few minutes to get this.
All right, don't worry about that. I can check that on Sumer Sports. I should have looked that up before, but it's like an interesting quirk of their offense. And I mean, not that Austin Eckler is amazing.
I think they do. So they definitely do a lot more than what Cliff did at Arizona.
Yes. Oh, this clamps are down on this Eagles defense. Clamps are down on this Eagles defense. That was a quick, interesting. How long dating? But like since Kingsbury's joined the league, he's been a historical first half guy, not good second half. Very close to a pick.
Yeah. I think it was 3 years at Arizona or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was, one season Kyler got injured, so I would not use that data, but I think overall he always got worse as the season progressed. I remember one season, 2021, where Kyler was like an MVP candidate through 10 weeks, and then the whole offense fell off a cliff.
Interesting. I'll have got to note that for F word purposes. Can't say the word on stream tonight because Rob's not here. Oh man.
Good comment. Noah Brown also drove me nuts last Sunday.
Yeah. Were you? Did you tail any of my plays today from the stream or from the morning? I keep calling it the stream, the morning show, the Thursday show, the preview, the Noah Brown unders.
Yeah.
It's good. Hopefully, chat's on it too. One in the chat if you played AJ Brown. 2 in the chat if you played Noah Brown unders. 3 in the chat if you played Brian Robinson, and 4 in the chat if you played Jahan Dotson. I'm curious to see if anyone actually is going to tail me tonight. Because I ask you guys before I jump on to what you guys are playing and maybe steal some of that and give it out on stream. I'm always transparent and tell you guys that Cleve TA gave me this or Judah gave me this, but AJ Brown over and Noah Brown's under. So anyways,
who's going to be second quarter, Jeff?
Second quarter, I got Clive tonight, and then Jeff is going to be third quarter. And I drank a lot so I need chat's help quickly with this one. I drank a lot of liquid tonight before I came on. I'm going to need to pee at some point during this stream. I'm just scared to leave the chat with Jeff. I feel like Clive is like more responsible to leave the chat with than Jeff. I don't know if you would. I think you'd agree with me on that.
I would probably agree.
Because Jeff is going to be, listen, it's fine. He's going to be a little bit, right? So he might see ghosts. He might freak out. He'd be like, who's talking? Who's there? I'm afraid he's going to like collapse on stream and no one will be able to save him. So chat, 1 in the chat if you want me to do business or actually just let me know which quarter, second or third quarter. I was having pho tonight. There's a pho. Do you know what pho is? Vietnamese. What? It's like a pho, PHO, pho. It's like Vietnamese soup.
I've never heard it.
Fantastic. It's fantastic.
Okay. We have a Vietnamese restaurant here, so I will try this out. You have to set me the correct name.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Just let the nature run its course. Yeah, good idea, Colin. I mean that's what Rob is doing all the time. He has his, I don't know, secret bottle under the table or something.
So you're telling me when
secret technique.
So when he tells me to jump on, he's actually just peeing in the bottle. Then like
I'm pretty sure something like that.
Yeah, because I doubt he would trust me to leave the stream alone to me. But that's why I have the jar here. That's why I got the jar here. So I'll finish this water and then listen. I did it last year and for the 6-hour long live stream, the Super Bowl stream.
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, first pissing bet tonight. I will go with under 2-minute warning.
Wait, in the second or third or fourth?
Second.
Okay. When you mean under, you mean after
before that. Sorry.
Oh, before that. Oh God.
Before.
Oh well. I don't know. Under 600 milliliters. the volume of it. We're gonna be betting on the volume of it. Oh man. All right, ball was spud short. I don't bet. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know about that spot, but do you think that refs just don't care about spotting balls accurately near the first down marker with the Eagles because they just know they're going to tush push anyways? I feel like I know that's not you know what I mean? I feel like
theory.
Like because that looked like a little closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
And there was no debate, nothing. The Eagles just lined up in tush push formation, like.
But it won't matter with
exactly. It does. It doesn't matter because it's just automatic every time. And I do believe Dickerson is back in. I thought I saw him there.
Okay.
I just fact check. You got to fact check me on this one. Yeah, that's Landon Dickerson.
Does anyone know when was the last game where the Eagles were completely healthy on offense? I thought about it today, but
like this year,
week 2 or this year. Like, was it like week 2 or something? Falcons game? No, Falcons game. I don't think they were completely healthy.
Well,
maybe it was week 1.
AJ Brown got injured in week. I think after week 1, right? Because
was it against the Packers?
Yeah, he played the Sao Paulo game.
Oh, okay.
Then his next game after that was the Cleveland game. So I think it's been like literally week 1 was their healthiest week, and I think that field probably messed them up pretty bad.
And then against the Buccaneers, I think they were down like everyone basically.
Yeah. Rob, enjoy the Taylor Swift concert tonight. Rob is. Oh, the header says Monday Night Football. I forgot to change that. I noticed that off the rip. I'm like, shit, I need to change that.
Swifty Pizzola in the house.
Swifty Pizzola. I can't. Can
you
believe that?
From New York City.
I'm shocked he dropped $5,000 on tickets for the concert. It's just crazy to me.
Quality control checks in.
Oh man.
Got an 8. I'm behind.
No, Rob is not in New York. This is fake news right now. This is all fake news.
He is in New York right now, per sources.
No, I'm just trying to gaslight the chat here.
Okay.
No. There we go.
Seeing Taylor Swift next week.
That's crazy. I didn't know that was confirmed.
Is it 4 concerts in Toronto?
There's 6. It's
6?
It's a disaster. Suma, it is a disaster here. It is a disaster zone here. But I will tell you right now, as a 27-year-old single male in Toronto, it is presenting a very fine opportunity. There are people flying from all around the world into Toronto, and they don't even have tickets, just with the chance to maybe get tickets because there are rumors that they might sell them at the stadium. It's like, it is the craziest thing on earth. It is Pedro Navarro said downtown was crazy today. Yeah, I live midtown, so I was lucky enough to not get that traffic. But I'm curious to see what it's going to be like tomorrow. Honestly, I'm going to go downtown by the stadium and see if I can get tickets tomorrow, just because the prices on resale are fucking absurd. So,
have you offered like a guest bed on Airbnb?
I was thinking about doing that, but I'm like, I feel like that's not. I have a friend who's staying and with their cousin. I told them that they could stay at mine, but I don't know if they. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not. It's all good. But yeah, the Taylor Swift stuff. I don't know if it gets like this in other cities. It's crazy here. There's like yeah.
Oh, you're getting the compliments already.
Oh, by Zev Bellringer. That's gonna guess that's a burner account because that is a adult film star. So it's good to know. There's one person in the chat who likes to cycle through adult film stars. I think it's MILF Jenny. That's probably MILF Jenny. She always says she loves Clive. So it's interesting who that actually is. But of course I know. Listen,
Okay, I know that. Yeah, I thought the exact same.
I looked up their name. I looked up the name before. She looked up the name before. Please, enough of this. I can't do it. I can't do it.
We have to talk some Jets, I guess. Oh man, at this point I'm in for a reset. I mean,
yeah,
it was a great bet on variance happening, but it just did not work out. I don't think it's going to get better next year.
Yeah, and what's Aaron Rodgers gonna like? Aaron Rodgers isn't. So this is his the last year of his contract, correct? Like,
no,
he has one more. I thought okay.
Rodgers contract.
I'm spreading fake news here. Yeah, you're right.
He's on contract through 2025. So void / unrestricted free agent in 2026.
Yeah. They're using Eckler a lot in the pass game here. Like, let's get a tackle here though. Holy, so like that was crazy. Wait, what's before I leave to Dallas Goddard to catch a pass on the next Eagles drive. Okay. Rob, enjoy your dinner. If it loses, invoice me. Yeah, you can send the invoice to me, but I'm not paying it out. It goes directly to Rob.
Straight into the bin.
Goes directly to Rob. Okay. What are your thoughts on that? I want you to giving Dallas Goddard plus 225. Plus 230 now. Bung Magoo with the over. Eckler receiving yards, cash, easy money. Good stuff, Bung. Good stuff. I missed you earlier. I didn't see that. Chat, do we like this? Are we playing Dallas Goddard plus 230? Do we trust Rob here?
Yeah, why not?
Maybe I go head to head with Rob and say, you know what? I'm going to take Jahan Dotson plus 650 instead. I don't know if you saw, but on Monday we had a fun little Brian Robinson. Oh, Brian Robinson touchdown. Oh, no, I think he's down. Robinson looks great.
Huge run?
Like they were already pretty close. They were basically in the red zone there, like a 19-yard run. Hey, chat, bets are looking very good tonight. So far. Knock on wood.
Oh.
All right. A little bit of questionable tackling here for the Eagles. Can Brian Robinson get it? Oh, yeah, there you go. Brian Robinson. Where's the ball, though? Okay, he's good.
The
fix is in. The collective agreement to just not tackle tonight from the Philadelphia Eagles, apparently. All right. Curious to see what the live line is.
Oh, wow.
Curious to see what the live line is here.
Commies minus 2.5.
What would be your buy point on the Eagles right now? Like, what number would you need? I like just on the money line.
On the money, wow. Probably late first quarter, probably like in the 1 + 1 2 + 1 25. So in that
FanDuel has it pretty close. Plus 122 right now on FanDuel. Poor noobs. This has been the worst first touchdown year like ever. As it just ticks down on FanDuel. Plus 112. All right, are we going in on these?
Oh, Kyle misclicked and did 10 units on Robinson over 11.5. Nice.
Praying for you, Kyle. Playing for you.
Stuff.
That is. Have you ever done that before?
No.
No.
I have misclicked, but not in that scale, I guess.
Yeah, in what way have you misclicked? Like bet an under instead of an over kind of thing?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
There's a certain website out there that offers, it's usually like over on the left, under on the right? And sometimes they do whatever's favored as the left and the right. So it's like I went to bet something assuming it was the under and it was the over. Sorry, other way around. I went to bet the over assuming it was the under. I think it was Kyle Juszczyk receptions in the Super Bowl actually. And I was like going through my grading process. I'm like, fuck, that's a loss. And I go check the account. I'm like, wait, why do I have money? Why do I have more money than I should have in here? I'm like, oh, that graded as a win. Well, all right, we'll take that. We'll take that. Not talking about FanDuel. FanDuel very clearly lists their over and under. Yeah, it's just it happens. It happens.
I guess it was, I don't know whether it was playoffs. It was a Packers Cowboys game in like 2021 or something. I think it was 4.5 the line, and I just took the wrong side. And I was also betting some money for a friends group, and I took the wrong side. So everyone was like celebrating. I guess it was it overtime? I don't remember. At least it was some sweat in the end. Everyone was happy, and then I took the wrong side.
Oh shit!
That was on me.
That's a terrible feeling. That's a terrible. So it took the wrong side and lost. That's horrible. That's horrible. Well, I guess you'd rather take. I mean, yeah, you'd obviously rather take the wrong side and win than take the wrong side and lose. But like that's no shit. But yeah. It seems like Revolt Me is really one of a big Jason supporter. He knows the name as well. So interesting stuff.
Sometimes better to be lucky than good. Yeah,
absolutely. Exactly. Hey, I'll take that any day of the week. I will take that. Are you shocked with how, I don't want to say well, the Commanders' offensive line has been playing, but I guess that's the best way to put it, is like, are you shocked with the Commanders' offensive line? Because PFF doesn't have them graded that great of an offensive line, but like they're not horrible. They're not like the worst that everyone projected them to be.
Yeah, I think that scheme a quarterback can make an O-line better. And that's what we are all seeing with the Commanders, because on paper, that was not a good unit going to the year. But they are all, for whatever reason, playing better than what we expected their baseline was going to be.
Yeah, the sum of their parts is great. Right. The sum of their parts. I know what you want to say. Yeah. Words are hard sometimes, Sumo. Words are hard sometimes. Are you participating in any drinks tonight, or just water for you?
No, just good old fashioned water.
Good old. Is there a? Oh my God, Devontae Smith. What are you doing, buddy? You got to catch that. They're great.
I'm looking like a man that can open a beer bottle without a bottle opener. It's basically like you can't be a German if you cannot do that. Basically,
how would you do that? I know how to do it with like a lighter. I learned that
I could open it with this.
With the I never learned how to do that. Have you ever tried your teeth or no?
I have tried it when I was younger, but it did not end very well. So I stopped doing it.
Chip tooth?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
We have books in Germany, like 40 ways to open a beer bottle and stuff like that.
What's your I feel like I've asked you this before, but what's your favorite beer? German beer specifically, like
German beer. It's Veltins. I will type it in the chat. Veltins. This is my go-to beer from my region.
Veltins. Is that a local?
Thoughts on the Tyson Paul fight? I also want thoughts, guys, because Tyson is like plus 180, and someone who follows boxing said, like, how is that possible that he is plus 180 against a YouTuber? I have no clue. I don't really know anything.
So I will say, like, Jake Paul has crossed the boundary of being like a YouTuber, right? Like, he's been boxing now for like, it's almost like 6-7 years now, I think. So it's like, yes, he was a YouTuber, but he's also like, he has, at what point do you become a professional boxer? Like, there's amateur boxers out there right now, and professional boxers probably, who have less who've been probably training less than Jake Paul. So I don't know. I really think this, like, their group is very smart, the Jake Paul group, and they're kind of only taking fights that they know that he will win. I mean, and Anderson Silva is like, he's a kickboxer, so it's a little different, but he has some of the nastiest hands of anyone to ever fight. Like he held his own in a couple boxing fights before Jake Paul, and he got crushed by I actually thought it was a close fight, but he lost to Jake Paul, and he was, I think, 10, 12 years younger than Mike Tyson is right now. So I honestly, listen, I'm gonna blind and just probably smash Jake Paul. I'm probably gonna take the over on rounds. But yeah, I don't really know. I don't know.
It's going to be streaming on Netflix, so I might need anything for a little sweat.
Yeah, you got to throw it on there. I wonder if we can look at Kyle. I'll tell you right now, that was a bad line on Mayweather. Mayweather could have easily lost that fight, and I will take that to my grave. But I wonder if I can. I wonder if Fanduel has any lines here. As Xshesh is kind of mad that I think he's mad that we're talking about boxing instead of the game right now. But it's commercial. So, let's see. Fight to go the distance, yes, plus 136. I think that'd probably be my official best bet, or just a draw. I don't know. Officially, seems like everyone's hammering Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Okay. Thank you, Akshash. I appreciate it.
I only get mad on Rob. No way Tyson going the distance. Interesting takes in the chat. I have no clue. I'm just listening to you guys.
And the thing is that they're 2-minute rounds. There's 8 2-minute rounds. So
okay,
he's really only boxing for 16 minutes. A lot of that time is going to be like I assume 30 seconds to a minute in between. Like,
so conditioning might also be key at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe earlier than I think.
Yeah. Jake Paul's also an athlete, though. You have to respect, like, he was an athlete before he got into this stuff. Anyways, the guy's so loaded. All he does is work out all day. Of course, he's going to be better than the average person. It seems like Jaden Daniels is nursing something. It's the rib. You'll see in a sec here. They have like a wrap around him.
Any hits?
I don't know if it was a hit or maybe this is just a precautionary thing.
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah.
They're working in Eckler a lot. I want it. Like we got it. Like, I'm lacking here. I apologize, chat. Next drive, we're gonna look to take Eckler to catch a pass because it just seems like they're working him in a lot. Did you expect him to get worked in a lot here tonight in the passing game? I feel like they haven't really been working in their running backs in the passing game. Wonder if it's like a matchup thing.
The problem is that we do not know how exactly the usage of Brian Robinson would be. So yeah, and Eckler, he still looked okay in recent weeks, I would say.
I wonder if they're doing this to try and set up maybe like a big play to one of Noah Brown or Terry McLaurin where they just pound it underneath and then.
Yeah, he hurt his ribs, Johnny, correct, but maybe he took a hit this game. That was what we were asking. I mean, rib cartilage injuries, it's probably like 7-8 weeks or something until it's fully healed. So
something that you can play through though, and it's just like a pain management type of thing. And a quick reminder: if you're on Twitter, probably buried now in the timeline, but if you're on Twitter, come over to YouTube, come watch us here on YouTube. And if you're here on YouTube, I'm gonna ask you again to smash the like button. Sumer, you're gonna be heading out here in a couple seconds. Any last minute thoughts? Anything you want to get off your chest, or just any words of advice for the chat?
I like Levis AJ Brown angle. So if the distance gets more for the Eagles, AJ Brown might absolutely going to eat this one.
I love it. All right, Suma's last thoughts here is AJ Brown alt. You can stick around if you want. I think we're going to commercial here, but yeah.
Is Clive already there?
Clive is here, so I know it's late there, so I want to get you out of here
okay.
as soon as you can. So All right, Suma, thank you so much for tuning in,
Just
for
pitch.
jumping on with us. I really appreciate it. Thanks for helping me out. Chat,
Have
everyone
fun.
drop one in the chat for Suma.
See ya, chat.
All right, see you, Suma. Have a good one. All right, that was Suma. What a mensch. I think that's a German word, right? I hope that's a German word. Awesome guy. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love him. All right, up next, second quarter. You usually see him here Sunday Night Football for the first and second quarter, but he's throwing me a bone here. Wants to jump on with me. Clive Bixby. Clive?
What's going
How's
on?
it going tonight?
Good. Rooting against the Eagles.
All right. Is that like a last, you kind of hit that at close kind of thing, or you've been holding?
Oh no. I just hate the Eagles.
You hate the Eagles. All right.
Yeah. This is not financial incentive or anything like that.
All right. Fair enough. Any plays for tonight?
No, nothing. I might pick something up live, but for now, nothing. What's the live under or the total at?
Live total right now is at 45.5. Right now it's -1.5, -102 towards the Eagles. I believe, where do the Eagles have the ball? I think around midfield, maybe.
I don't
Apparently-
know where that punt ended up.
I think it looks like it's around midfield according to Washington 48. So not the best here. Are you usually ahead for the Thursday night stream? I don't remember.
Thursday night stream, I don't think so. Only
Okay.
the Sunday night, because everybody's streaming Amazon Prime. Like there's
I
no
see.
hard cable in.
Okay. Yeah. Because we are super behind in Canada, unfortunately.
All right.
Do you know who?
I
Go
get
ahead.
hit pause. I get it.
No. It's all good. It's all good. I'll make Hitman hit pause because I know he like kind of gets annoyed by when we make him wait, when we make him delay a bit. Yeah. But usually he's the one who's ahead of us for Thursday. So, anyways,
What's the chat got, or what are you in the chat got? What's your PGP?
PGP is we're going for the ick. I don't know if you've heard the ick, the inverse. They call me the ick here, the inverse correlation king.
Okay.
Two PGPs. Not well. I mean, they're looking okay right now. I guess it's hard to say. Terry McLaurin, inverse correlation under 4.5 over 80 plus receiving yards, and then flipping on the other side, Devontae Smith under 4.5 receptions over 80 plus receiving yards. So both those, I think. The McLaurin one was like 20-1, and I think I want to say the Devontae Smith one was like 35-ish to 1. I can't remember off the top of my head. I also gave out a couple other plays. Robinson over 20 or over 50.5 rushing yards, which is looking okay right now. AJ Brown over 79.5 receiving yards, and then Noah Brown under 38.5 receiving yards. All are looking pretty decent. Don't want to jinx anything just yet. And then Jahan Dotson anytime touchdown as well. That was small. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean the second drive from the Commanders, it just seemed like sloppy defense, missed tackles, and
I mean, Austin Eckler, 32 years old, carrying, I don't know who that was, the linebacker for like 10 yards. It's like trying to make a tackle. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. What we are going to do on the next Eagles drive, I'm actually going to go look for this right now. I want to take Austin Eckler to catch a pass on the next drive because his pricing seems like way off. He's been getting a ton of targets. It's plus 260 right now. And I don't know, Clive, I know you're looking for some live action. I think this is a go. I really think this is a go. Him being
what do you have there?
Austin Eckler to catch a pass on the next drive.
Oh, on the next drive.
He's been getting a ton of work in the passing game. So,
well, one of the things to think about is where this drive ends up for Philly.
That's true.
But this is a team that I would assume if they get anywhere near 4th and 1 ever, like they're never not going for it. So
exactly,
I think this is probably going to be an Eagles scoring drive.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. This is a bit of a conspiracy theory I came up with tonight on stream.
Okay.
Do you think that referees are less inclined to properly spot a ball or put more effort into spotting the ball close to the first down line with the Eagles because they know they're just going to tush push anyways?
No,
I
don't.
Okay, I'm just a crazy person.
You're thinking of all the ranges of outcomes, but yeah, no, I don't know that that's the case. I would think there's more of a home field bias for something like that for refs, whether it's unintentional. I don't think it's intentional. That's something that I would look at maybe. But
what the fuck were the Eagles doing there? By the way, that was
galaxy braining themselves
that was
into
ridiculous.
Punting, like they really wanted to punt this drive. I don't know. That was hard.
All
right, so I just got the snap about 2 seconds ago for third down or second down.
Okay. Oh, wait for Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's just now third down.
I see. Okay. I assume they probably don't get too close here.
So I got 30 on the play clock, 29. Where are you at?
They just
this guy.
Gainwell just caught the pass for me.
Okay, so I'm a little ahead of you.
Yeah. If you want to pause on the snap, we can sync up. I also don't mind being behind. It's not that bad. Levi's asking for a punt pass. I really think with like Eckler plus 275 to catch a pass next drive. I'm betting it myself. This is a go for me. I think this is this feels wrong. This price just feels wrong to me.
Well, looks like they're probably going to be in field goal range here.
Okay. That's a little bit of the challenge of being like literally a minute behind, but Goddard, there it is. Rob coming in and drive too late. Rob joined the stream before he went to dinner and said last drive, Dallas Goedert to catch a pass. Didn't work out for him, unfortunately.
All right. And Elliott missed his first field goal of the night too.
Let's see if he can redeem himself here.
Yeah, Scott, just take the points. Always take the points. They're free.
I don't.
Whoop.
There's no way he did it again. There's no way. Okay.
I mean, do you have Elliott to kick a field goal?
No, I don't. But it's just crazy. It looked so good. It looked so good. Like coming out, it looked great, and then just.
Yeah, that didn't look like a pure hook. Like that looked more like wind.
Yeah, it looked like someone was standing. Do you ever do that whenever you need someone to miss a kick? I stand at the side of my TV and start blowing and just hoping that I can. No.
No, I do not.
Okay, third time I'm gonna ask Clive. We're going in on this. Austin,
well, hit it. Oh, it's
locked.
locked. Is it locked? It looks like it's locked. Oh, now it's back.
No, it's back. Chat, one in the chat if you're going in with me. One in the chat if you are going in with me on this.
I'm thinking of hitting Eckler over 7 receptions at one of his alt lines.
Wow. Let's see what that is. I like that look as well.
270.
I wonder what his pricing was like pregame, man. Oh man. Plus 270. All right, we're in.
Am I so far behind this game? No, all right, it's okay. Now I get it. They just didn't flip it on Fanduel. Like I'm looking to see what it should be on the 40, I guess. But it's not changing for me. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, I think Fanduel's just a little broken there with that. All right, we're in. Austin Eckler to catch a pass, plus 275. Any drinks for tonight? Drinking anything or?
No.
Wine or?
No, not for this game. Not for this game. I got some stuff I got to do in the morning, but corporate Clive is off for a few days, so he's happy.
Very nice. Are you traveling a little staycation, or are you going anywhere?
Staycation, but I'll just be visiting people,
nice.
Off and on for the next 9 days or so, and then Thanksgiving week will be a late week too.
Nice. What are your thoughts on when is too soon to start celebrating the Christmas festivities, like putting up the lights and Christmas music? Like, is Thanksgiving the line?
Yeah, but I still think that's too early.
Okay.
I think it's got to be December. I would say the first weekend of December is probably about right. Daniel's looking.
A lot of time here.
Yeah, I kind of like the underlook the rest of this game too.
I like that as well. Listen, anything you like, I like, if I'm being honest. Is it true that you run a bodega in NYC?
I do. It is very time consuming, very annoying.
At least you can bet at the bodega, right? When there's no
customers.
I
guess you could. Well, listen, that was one of the best things of when I started betting during COVID. We were working remotely, so
you could just.
I was able to do it. I was able to do both relatively easily.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, the Eagles are doing really well on both sides of the line. This line feels like fake news.
What, the 42.5?
Yeah.
Or Eagle spread.
I was thinking both, but this is, I mean, other than those two like broken-ish plays, we haven't seen Washington do anything at all.
Yeah. Eckler's not even in the game. Oh, no, he is. And it's a little handoff to Brian Robinson.
And a flag.
Okay. Oh. You see where that was? Is that a hold?
I didn't see. Yep.
Holding.
I don't know. Yeah. Penalty declined, obviously. Oh, you Eagles fans, go away.
So this is the worst case scenario for you. Or not, I don't want to say worst case, but not happy so far with these results. I guess Commanders are still winning, but not happy so far with these results as an Eagles hater. What fueled the Eagles hate? Just you don't like Eagles fans in general?
Well, yeah. I mean, I also
Philadelphia.
I grew up in New Jersey, so I was on what we consider. Most people are like, there's North Jersey, South Jersey. I actually think there's a Central Jersey, and that's where you kind of find like you'll get a mix of Philly fans, you'll get a mix of Yankee Giant fans, but just never liked Philly.
Okay, I like
their
the little rivalry.
Oh, the fans are terrible. Like, somebody put it in chat too. Like, booing Santa Claus, throwing snowballs at Santa Claus, like all of this shit. Like,
so you were referencing Jersey. I never knew how close Philadelphia was to Jersey. I'm obviously
Canadians, man.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. Do you know how close Winnipeg is to Saskatchewan?
This on a map. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I love that the chat's like, is there a Central Jersey or not?
1 and 2. So this is how we decide stuff. 1 if there is, 2 if there isn't. I also had no idea. Is Philadelphia's in Connecticut or Pennsylvania? That's
yeah. So the tri-states, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York.
Oh, okay. See, Philadelphia is the place that I know that's just always sunny. That's all I know about it. That's about it. That's all I know.
Am I the only one that likes the Philly money line here too?
You're just like all Phillies. Plus 102 right now on Fanduel. I think there's some. Yeah, Fanduel's the best price in market if you want to play it. Yeah. Chad, if you're looking for that, it's definitely just ticked up to 114. So I wonder what we missed here.
Yeah, it's probably an incomplete pass.
Let's see.
Or a 0 success rate run. Levi, how did I end up a Bears fan in New York? First football game I ever watched was a Bears game, and Walter Payton was in that game. And I mean, I was probably 5 years old, but like, oh, that guy's cool. My family didn't have any local like NFL teams. Like I was by far the biggest sports fan in my family. So yeah, just like, okay, I like the Bears. And then I saw a Bulls game after that, and I liked the Bulls. It was Jordan's rookie year, not Jordan's rookie year, second year. So it was kind of nuts. Oh my God, Hurts is not a good quarterback.
Yikes.
Maybe I should have just smashed the under.
Did you get in here on the live line, or were you able to get in?
No, I didn't. I was looking at it when it was 102, and now it's 138.
138, yeah.
My app is not moving as fast as yours.
When it doesn't move, just like click buttons, and then it should populate. I think it takes a while to play that animation of the green and red arrow. So if you just click,
weird.
It should just go. What's your okay, like Zacchaeus, call a fair catch there. Did he get hurt on that? That was weird. What are your thoughts on there's just a temperature check on the Bears in general? Obviously, like finally Shane Waldron's out. Like, are you pro Caleb? Are you anti Caleb? Are you wait and see Caleb? Should they bench Caleb? Should they play Bajent? Like, how? Give me the temperature check. You know I'm a USC fan, so it's never Caleb's fault. I actually don't think. I don't think like obviously there's some to blame on him, but there's so many things wrong with this team that it's hard to pin it on one.
And I'm going to say the same thing I said about the Raiders too. I don't like giving the head coach a pass and just firing the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. Let them both go and just, move on. That's what I would have done.
I wonder if it's like, correct me if I'm wrong. Bears haven't really fired anyone mid-season. Is that true? And from what I know, they're like, aren't they like this is my friend who's very much a fan more than anything, like a very jaded Bears fan. He always calls the owners cheap.
Yeah.
They never go after the guess or whatever. So they don't want to pay for another head coach while they fire Eberflus. Because I don't know. I feel like the writing was on the wall before even going into the season with how bad their coaching was, and I'm shocked that no one ever talked about it.
Listen, I wanted a whole new regime when Caleb.
I think everyone did. Yeah, they should have done. Like, it's such a wasted year. It was so stupid.
It is and it isn't. I don't have much expectation for rookie quarterbacks, by the way. Mm-hmm. So I think the CJ Stroud season last year was more of an anomaly than anything else. But anyway, the biggest issue that I see with Caleb Williams is when he does get fine protection from the offensive line, he's holding the ball too long and not making decisions. And that's not going away at all. And I think we maybe saw it for a week or two, like sandwiched in 3 bad weeks and 3 bad weeks. Like, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I don't think he's like dead in the water. Like, I think Anthony Richardson's kind of like a no shot, like of ever being anything. I just think Caleb Williams needs to get a little smarter.
Yeah. It's weird because watching Caleb in college, like, he was never afraid to step up in the pocket and just make that big time throw and make a throw and be decisive in his decision making. Obviously I'm gonna, like, I don't want to say I'm defending him here, but like, I'm gonna defend him in the sense that, like, I really think a lot of it is the play design. There's so many instances, or not a lot of it, but like, there's a lot of instances where the play design is just horrible. It's just that entire organization is just a mess.
I don't think the receivers are getting a ton of separation. I don't think
doesn't help when DJ Moore gives up on majority of his routes. It feels like
the way
Allen option routes are ass. Like, yeah, sorry.
He's it just feels like the game is too fast for him, and the Eagles just have no desire to tackle. I guess I don't know what the hell's going on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting as much separation. Like the talent gap between offensive and defense in USC versus, some other schools, I'm sure there were tons of mismatches that they could.
Honestly, their receivers weren't that great that year. And their offensive line was a dumpster fire, like a legit dumpster fire. It was basically all Caleb. Again, biased, but their offensive line was a dumpster fire.
Yeah, and I mean, a couple people were saying Keenan Allen is washed. I mean, I didn't think.
Yeah,
I had no expectations.
Thought he was good, but they're also using him incorrectly. Like they're running him down the field, running option routes. Like, I
mean, you can't do that either. Ooh, high noons. I can go for one of them. Love high noons. Someone in the chat has a topic. I'm open. What do you got?
Yeah, Mason, drop it. As a Raiders fan, who should they try and get for the QB? I feel like I don't know enough about other colleges and like the quarterback class. Like I don't know. I watched them. I don't know enough about them to like tell you who the best quarterback for the situation should be. Go get Sam Darnold, maybe. Like I don't know. Like maybe that's a bad idea too. That seems like the most on brand thing for the Raiders to do though.
Well, it does, or fail at the draft. There's that too.
Yeah. Why not both?
Where are the Raiders projected to draft right now? If
they have 3
second or third,
they have 2 wins.
They have 2 wins. I think they're next to last.
Fifth. They're fifth.
Fifth. Who's
Jacksonville and Giants are 2-8. They haven't had their bye week yet. Tennessee, Cleveland, and Las Vegas, are all 2-7.
Got it.
Yeah,
Drew. I mean, there are people that are way more into college football and scouting and whatnot. That's not me, but I will say I don't see anything that's really impressive again out of this class.
Yeah,
that's a catch.
Well, fuck. Austin made a great point last Sunday. We were actually talking. Honestly, Mason, after this stream, go watch the last week Sunday night watch along because we were talking about this with Austin. We had a big conversation about about this upcoming draft class, and he mentioned a lot of names. My brain, it's all gone now. I forgot what he was talking about mostly, but there were some good conversations there. He related this draft class to, I want to say it was the Mac Jones. No, not the Mac Jones here. It was. I can't remember. It's just there's a lot of quarterbacks, but no good quarterbacks. If that makes, I don't want to say good, but none that are I guess worthy of a highly touted first overall pick. There's a couple that could go first overall, but are only going to go first overall because they're quarterbacks. It's like I think it was the Pickett draft. Thank you, YROE 12.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that name. But I think I've seen him before.
I don't think I have. I'm bad with names though. Very bad with names.
They're not giving Jaden Daniels much in terms of running lanes. They're being very disciplined with that.
They're tackling like the Jets though. That's the only problem. But
that's true.
Oh man.
What are we doing here? I got it. 2nd and 9.
Let's see. Who's 82? 82 is not Ertz.
Who's 82? Was it 82 or 85? I couldn't.
Oh, it might have been 85. No, 82 was running a little out route on the side of the field there. So tight end. Just curious if who's Ben Sinnott. Okay. I thought his snaps got down. Anyways. I always try and make note of these the backup tight ends getting in the game, trying to keep an eye on how much work they're getting for some live opportunities here.
That's smart. I wonder how short of the sticks we're going to throw here.
Eckler. Then he drops it. Oh, man. All right. This game is So I thought it'd be honestly a higher scoring game than at
so
let's talk about 6.5.
Let's talk about this. Do you think this is a better NFL product? And I'm not saying go back to like fucking 2003, like within the last 5 years, like maybe a year or two pre-COVID, nothing more than that. Like, do you think do you enjoy watching the product more? And can you take betting out of it?
I'm going to say yes, because I would watch the NFL if all we had was like, if there was, I don't know, if something crazy happened where there was no NFL players and the Lingerie Football League overtook the NFL, I would still watch it. That's how much I love this product. So like, I feel like I'm biased because I love football so much. I wouldn't give it up for the world. I think also a lot of it has to do with the quarterback turnover we've seen over the past couple of years. We've seen in my teens and early 20s, absolutely spoiled with the quarterback class that has gone through the league. So I feel like that's a reason as to why the plays kind of diminished a bit, but I still love it. I think the product is great. I think the product is still good. What makes the product good? What makes the product worse? Like, what do you feel like? I see this debate, but I feel like people aren't coming out and saying as to why they feel like the product is getting worse.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's obviously it's all subjective.
Yeah.
No, I have heard this from other. Sorry, I see it a lot from casual people too.
Yeah.
For me, one, there's just less teams that I want to watch, just in general, right? Like, I'm excited to watch X, Y, and Z team, and right now maybe that's the Bills, Ravens, Chiefs. Last year, it was those teams, plus I wanted to watch the 49ers, and the year before the Eagles too. I just wanted to see those teams play. And the rest of the games, when those teams weren't playing, were okay. It feels like the floor has dropped, and I think it does have to do a lot with bad quarterback play. I mean, if the Panthers-Giants game wasn't in another country making us miserable at like 9 a.m., would anybody have watched that voluntarily?
Probably not. And honestly, I only watched it because we were doing the pizza buffet, which we do every morning at 11 a.m. By the way, if you don't tune in that and you're watching with us right now, you got to tune into that because I think that's the best show we do, other than our best bet show. I really think, honestly, no, all the stuff we do is great, but that's the one I have a lot of fun doing. No, I probably wouldn't have watched that other than the fact that I had a bet on what did I have? Daniel Jones under passing yards. Hell of a sweat. But yeah, no. I don't think anyone would watch it. I think I see where that point is coming from. But again, like, I just go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, and at least to your point, I mean, if you go back a little bit further than what I said, I would at least be okay watching all of those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Like Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, whatever. Like, this just feels like it's not that it's a different game. I don't know that the defense has gotten better. Better doesn't seem like the right word.
It's almost like schematically, maybe it's gotten a little bit better. Is that a better way to put it? Maybe I don't want to put words in your mouth, but
yeah, like harder to exploit for big plays. But at the same time, you're not seeing like a lot of great forced turnovers either. And maybe I wonder if the forced fumbles is up this year because it seems like I'm seeing a lot more, punching from the defensive side of the ball too. And maybe it's the quality of the wide receivers too.
Yeah. It's really tough to say. I just always try and remind myself that like how much I was begging, as much as I enjoyed my summer, it was nice to have, be in the sun, time off, whatever. I was begging for a New York Giants, Carolina Panthers 9 a.m. game. What I wouldn't do to have a 9 a.m. game on a nice hot summer June day. Like, are you kidding me? I would have loved that. But yeah, I see where people are coming from, where they feel like the product maybe hasn't gotten better. But
I mean, there are a lot of people that say the games are fucking unwatchable, which I don't agree.
I disagree. I think we're very hyperbolic in the way we talk about stuff nowadays, and I really think like That's not good.
I think I was enjoying it more 2 to 3 years ago than I am now, like for a random game.
But I wonder if that's just the ebb and flow of like of just the league, where it's like we saw so much with the deep, like 2, 3, 4 years ago with the deep plays and the deep passes, the big explosions, where that was kind of the goal of offenses. Defenses adjusted to limit that. And so now we're seeing that the ebb and flow into that sort of pathway. I wonder if we're going to see like the pendulum swing back at some point, and we're just in the rut, we'll call it, of the on the bad side of the pendulum is what maybe where we're at, where it's not as entertaining, not as explosive, more dink and dunk style of play.
Yeah, it's kind of very lightly take what the defense is giving you and not really try for anything more than that. You do have some coaches that still feel like they, even with shit success rates, they have to run on first down, and then that makes it even worse for the mediocre quarterbacks. I think people like players are just way more talented now than they were before meeting quarterbacks. And like, well, if you drop some of these quarterbacks into 1990, they'd be the best in the league. I mean, that doesn't mean that the game is more enjoyable to watch. That's just true. Because somebody's more talented. Like there are people that think basketball is a tough watch now. It's, so many threes every game, and some people don't love that either. Baseball has become strikeout or home run. Like these games have seemed to get to like the game theory optimal point of understanding like, hey, this is the best thing to do. Like you want to shoot more threes. Threes are worth more. And strikeouts and home runs, like you can live with that.
Sorry, I was just muted there. At least for the NFL, I think that we do look back on things with rose-colored glasses. I will say that, because we're not going to remember the New York Giants, Carolina Panthers of 6 years ago. We're not going to remember those games or think about those games. And we don't remember the frequency of how often they happened as well. But yeah, I think it seems like the major culprit that everyone is looking towards is quarterbacks and coaching. It seems like that's what the chat is mentioning.
Yeah, and I'm not going to pretend. I mean, I grew up a Bears fan, so like loving a defensive struggle is something that I can get on board with.
Yeah.
But it's not like teams are having a ton of success like running the ball either, and there's a lot of like explosive runs. It's just so many failed runs. Probably because linemen seem like they're more built up to focus on pass block than run block. Like just all that stuff has changed.
Yeah.
I feel like something needs to happen to, like, I don't know, what's the wildest thing that the league could do? Like what would help get a little bit more action? Maybe it's having a little more field to cover. Like, can you widen the field, a couple of yards on each side, and like
there's more space.
How much wider is the CFL field?
I don't think it's wider. I think it's like it's 50. I think it's 10 yards longer. There's like the halfway line is 55 yards instead of 50.
Oh, got it.
I don't know.
And then on top of that, I get fucking annoyed too. And I don't think I've seen it as much this year. It seemed like a little bit more last year and the year before, just like really bogus roughing the quarterback penalties. Like that shit drives me absolutely nuts.
Yeah. Devo, go. Sorry.
That's good for your bet. That's a good one.
Yeah. We need a lot more though. That's the thing. A lot more yards than that. That one might be done. Under 4.5, it's under 4.5 with 80 plus receiving yards. So I think that might be done. That one needs to get house called. But anyways,
how many catches does he have so far?
Only 2. 2 for 24.
Yeah.
So we need 2 catches for 56 yards. Might be hard to get. Actually,
you break one.
That's doable.
Yeah. Completely.
That is doable.
What's this flag? It does feel like a lot of flags too. I don't know that I don't think the flags are more. It just feels like it.
Yeah. So Drunken Goon in the chat is saying that the field is wider. CFL is 65 yards wide, tall, like from camera, like from watching on TV, taller, I guess is what you would say, to the NFL, which is 53. So
that makes sense. I knew it was wider. I just never knew how much.
Yeah.
That
was that where they call it? They call that
illegal contact.
Yeah.
Really? Like that's the shit that's what I mean. Like, come on. Like, this is not.
You got to kind of let that one go, no? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
like it's like, yeah.
I don't know. I have no other ideas. I mean, I don't know how you do an illegal defense in the NFL like the same way you could do in basketball. It's definitely not the same, but
is there a legal defense in basketball? I didn't even know that. I don't know much about
yeah.
How would you even do that?
Well, illegal defense used to be zone defense. There's defensive 3 in the key.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I understand what that is now. Okay. I thought like there was like maybe a formation or a setup that you couldn't do, but it's just 3 in the key is the thing, I guess. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you would be able to implement that in the NFL though. Be hard to implement, I think. Yeah.
Drunken Goons, like, 2 guys in motion might help offenses. I think that shit would get wild. I was actually going to say allow some form of forward motion.
Like the CFL.
Is that CFL? I thought that was arena.
CFL, well, maybe it's both. CFL, you can the wide receivers take like run before the snap.
I've never watched a CFL game ever.
And I listen, I don't blame you. It's the Grey Cup this weekend if you want to watch the game.
The Grey Cup's now already?
It's on Sunday, yeah. They start a little earlier, which is definitely smart. They should probably just do it like throughout the summer. I don't understand why they don't. I don't understand their insistence to try and compete with the NFL. But
yeah,
I don't run the league.
Like a wild strategy.
Yeah, right. Like, I guess also though, like their current fans would not like our low. I don't know. Anyways, too much CFL talk. Listen, we've ragged on the NFL product for a good amount of time. I want to know the games you're looking forward to this week.
I mean, Chiefs Bills, obviously.
Other than Chiefs Bills, sorry, I have to preface that.
Yeah, let me look at the schedule again.
There's a bunch of good games, I think, this week. Steelers, Ravens.
Yeah, Steelers, Ravens. I mean, if Caleb Williams knew how to play quarterback, that might be a better game.
Maybe Seattle, San Fran for like division purposes. Like that's going to matter.
I'm very interested to see how the Chargers defense handles Cincy. I know that's a Sunday night game, but I do want to watch that game.
Well, we're going to be watching it regardless. Great little plug there.
Very true. What else? Vikings, Titans. No. So there's 3 or 4 games.
A couple of good games. Yeah. I want to see if Sam Darnold isn't a pumpkin in Minnesota, Tennessee. That's something that I want to.
Oh yeah, that's been rough. Really rough.
Yeah. It's crushing my my futures on Kevin O'Connell to win Coach of the Year. But like, what I don't understand is like they're 7-2. If Darnold looks like ass, shouldn't that mean like Kevin O'Connell gets a little bit more of a boost? And I guess it's still too early on in the season for that to matter. But
yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if they end up with 12 plus wins with Sam Darnold as a quarterback, I think it would be hard for him not to win Coach of the Year.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are giving credit though to Brian Flores and the defense though.
Well, yeah, as they should.
Coordinator of the year. Do they split up offensive and decent? It's just coordinator of the year, correct?
I don't know. Can you even bet on that? Because I don't know that I've ever seen it.
I've seen one place where it offered the coordinator. Fanduel offered it for a bit in the offseason.
Oh, that's
and I had no idea what's like. I was looking at him like, I have no idea where we're gonna go with this. Like, no idea.
Where the Bears are going to hire Flores as a head coach, or it would be funny if they did. Yikes!
I listen.
Need another defensive-minded head coach.
Here's what you do: you hire Ben Johnson. You go out and get Mike McDaniel as your OC after he gets fired from Miami. You go out and get Robert Saleh as your defensive coordinator, and you have a super team of a coaching staff to pair with a really good defense, a young rookie quarterback, an a head coach in Ben Johnson who knows how to coach up a quarterback. That is like the trifecta for the Bears for me. I text my friend about this all the time. I'm like, let's start a GoFundMe. Let's get this going. Like, they will never do it though. It's way too expensive for them. Third down.
Yeah, I mean, they'll spend, but they won't spend dead money. Or they, you know what I mean? Like, they won't drop coaches.
Yeah.
4th and 2, do I go for it? Yes, 100%.
Is Jalen Hurts hurt? He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, you almost have to go for it here. If
I mean, oh God.
Uh-oh.
He did not.
There's 2 guys wide open there. What are we doing here? Well,
as he scrambled, the linebacker looked like he came in to pursue Hurts. There was a bump, and then that knocked out a chin.
All right, coward's approach.
Yeah, you gotta get Elliott going. Take the points.
You know what? If it's a layup for your kicker, you got to take it.
Yeah, you got to get him back going again.
Exactly.
You know, shooters got to shoot.
Ben Johnson saw as a dream Bears call. I feel like that's. Do we? How much pull do you have in Chicago? Can we start a GoFundMe there, or what's?
No, I don't have it. I'm trying to think of what I would do. I mean, Ben Johnson, I think, is probably choice number 1.
Yeah.
I keep hearing Matt Nagy rumors, not to the Bears, obviously, just in general, like that there's more interest that's going to be popping up in him, which I find interesting because I think he did a pretty poor job with the Bears. And I don't know how much credit he should get for the Chiefs' offense.
Yeah. There's also just guys who just shouldn't like normalize just being a coordinator and like that being okay. You know what I mean? Like we don't need go ahead.
I feel like you see that more on the defensive side of the ball where people are just, they get to the point, they either have one head coaching gaffe and then they're like, all right, I'll stay coordinator and just do that.
Like it's kind of weird because it should almost be like the opposite because I want to say like a lot of defensive coordinators are known for being good motivators, right? And that's like, that is more translatable to being a head coach than just being a pure scheme guy on offense. Obviously, the being a pure scheme guy on offense will give you longevity because if you're really that good, you'll be able to draw up an unreal offense and you're good to go. You can tell me I'm wrong here. This is just how my brain works.
No, it's not that you're wrong. I don't mind hiring a defensive-minded guy, but you absolutely then have to 100% hand over the reins to whoever you give the offense to and just shut the fuck up and let them do it. Like, that is the only way I think you can hire a defensive-minded head coach now.
Do you think that my God, Houston Texans head coach. What? Oh my God,
DeMeco Ryans.
DeMeco Ryans. Do you think he has input on like? Is that why we're seeing like more
slow running on first down every time?
Heavy splits, yeah.
Hard to know.
Because I kind of put it more on slow. Yeah. We don't. Yeah, it's tough to know. It's true. It's tough to know. 12 seconds left here. Ball at midfield.
That was not a particularly good throw.
There's McCaffrey. I know some people have. I know Hitman has some McCaffrey overs. I think 6.5. Does Zane Gonzalez have a boot? Do we know? Are they just going to try and kick it from get 5 yards and just go for like a 60-yarder?
I have no idea what kind of leg he has.
Because I know Seibert has like a right hip issue, which is why Gonzalez is
right. Yep.
the kicker. And I mean, you got to get like, yeah, you got to get
15.
Like, yeah,
15 to 20.
Yeah.
They do have a timeout.
So you could hypothetically throw something over the middle of the field here.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to go to the sideline. But you have to be smart and get tackled. Yes. Don't let the clock run out.
Yes. Well, 9 seconds has a good amount of time. Or just send a deep ball to Terry McLaurin. Help out my inverse correlation bet there. I'd appreciate that. So yeah. No, he's getting Quinion quietly. Quinion Mitchell has been great this year. Very quietly. For a rookie especially. I don't know if it's quiet, but like
the Eagles DB room was awful last year, and this year it's like a whole different team. Well, it's obviously a different team, but you know, it should results wise, like if you look at stats and stats alone. Yeah, so there we go.
Did he catch that though? It's hard for me to see.
Looked like it.
Is that De'Ami Brown or Noah Brown? That's De'Ami Brown, right?
Yeah.
Beauty.
It looked like he had his hands under. Let's see. Replay. Ooh, no.
You know what? My eye's gotten so good this past year with this stuff. Not that I just toot my own horn there. That was a little bit
little one of these guys.
Yeah,
pat on the back.
I've been on a good run with those calls though. Been on a good run. So let's play like a little decision matrix here.
Okay.
Actually, there's not even enough time for them to kick. So what assuming that they're I guess they'll just attempt to kick anyways, no?
I think
it's way too far. No, it's way too far. What do they do?
It's way too far.
You think they're going to go for a Hail Mary? Is there enough time for them to get a little? They do still have their timeout.
So now they're at 5 seconds.
Uh-oh. Hurts in the blue tent. Sorry.
What's that?
Hurts in the tent.
Oh, I didn't see that. I just didn't even see.
That's chat. Chat slammed his head on the awful reverse play. Uh-oh.
They're just now getting around to getting him in for that? And a run up the middle, and that's it.
All right. What okay, let's assume that Jalen Hurts is healthy. Or I guess that we can't really assume that. Any interest at all in the halftime? Any halftime stuff? What number would you need?
Now I can't bet the Eagles not knowing.
Hurts, yeah.
I would say that Eagles maybe should be slight dogs, and that's fine. If Hurts didn't just go in the tent at plus money, I think I would be taking the Eagles now.
Plus 106 right now. Markets. Seems like the Eagles are getting hit at some other books. Yeah, I don't know how you would approach that. This is a
no.
I mean, I would think he's fine.
Now maybe I would look at an under as opposed to trying to take a side with the upside of Hurts being potentially done.
33.5. We're at 7. So what is that implied? 26? 26.5 second half line?
23.5.
Oh, sorry, 23.5. Forgot the Eagles got a field goal.
Yeah.
Forgot the Eagles got a field goal here.
Yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that.
I feel like he's gonna be fine, but it's such a sticky thing to do to like even make a bet on this without knowing Hurts status. Like you need to know the
Well, yeah, I mean if we're not just throwing darts.
Throwing darts, yeah. Who is their backup quarterback? Is it? Oh, it's Pickett. It's Pickett.
Oh,
Kenny Pickett. Can he? Oh, I get this. I was wondering what YROEL or YROE12, YROE12 was saying. It's Mr. Small Hands over there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't price out individual props the way Rob does either, so I don't even have anything to kind of go off of. How many catches does Eckler have now?
Eckler is at 5 catches for 60. The 5 catches for 61 yards, and Jaden Daniels has 83 passing yards. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy stat line. That's bananas, honestly.
Yeah, I should have hit the 7 catches when I wanted to.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. I'm at shock. I'm shocked right now. I usually cook up you know what? We're probably gonna get some good value on this. Let's cook up a punt parlay.
Okay.
Clive, you can drop out whenever you want here. Just me solo, but you're obviously more than welcome to stay. What we like to do at halftime, as you know, is the punt parlay.
Yeah.
We need to figure out though who we add in here for the Eagles' next drive to catch a pass.
Well, Barkley might be the best person to put in, especially if there's a chance that Hurts doesn't come out for the second half. That's the only thing I was thinking about pricing was maybe Barkley's props get a little bit of value if you like them.
I love this. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this. I'm going to bet this myself right now. Official punt parlay, PGP. Levi, thank you for the inspiration. 7th drive result punt for the Eagles. 7th drive result punt for the Commanders. Saquon Barkley to catch a pass on the next drive. Gets you to 21-1 on Fanduel. If you haven't used your live boost token yet, make sure you use that. Don't let those go to waste. 30% profit boost. Why wouldn't you take that? Why wouldn't you take that? If you haven't used your same game parlay boost either, 50% profit boost, why wouldn't you use it? Anyways, that's not going to lock in.
The Eagles are now even money.
Wow. There must have been someone. It's got to be a report out there somewhere on Twitter saying that he's probably fine. No,
I haven't seen anything in my notifications. I've been looking.
Chat, if you see anything, of course, please drop it in the chat. Helps us out a ton. Helps us out a ton. Helps us out a ton. Do you have anything? Since it's a little tough to handicap this game with the Jalen Hurts uncertainty.
Yeah.
Any opinion or thoughts at all on the Jake Paul and what's his name? Oh my God, Mike Tyson fight?
So it's interesting. I just saw, like, before the stream, I saw a bunch of just Twitter posts saying that the line was, moving a little bit. People must be betting Tyson. I'm like, okay. Most of the people that I know that are on the sharper side all have bet Jake Paul already, or are trying to bet more Jake Paul. I don't know if I don't understand this. I wouldn't call this like a Mayweather McGregor situation, but it feels like one of the times where public's money is just fine moving the line for Tyson because you have every old Tyson fan in the world that just wants to see him win or just see anybody knock Jake Paul's head off.
I think that's the case too. Well, are you gonna watch the fight? I have to preface that first. It's on Netflix, so it's like super good for them for making it so accessible. By the way, like that's how you should do it.
Well, I think they made like a pre-show for it too, right? Like a little mini series. So yeah. I mean, I can't imagine not watching it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like if you're not.
It is interesting. Now, if it was a pay-per-view, would I pay for it? No,
probably not. Easily not.
No, couldn't care less.
So it seems like J-Rod in the chat mentioning that another certain show out there is on Philly second half -4, and Fanduel is currently hanging at 2.5, a -2.5 at -112. If you can get a confirmation on that. Someone asked if it's a better product than the NFL. That's so good. Oh man.
I don't know what to. I just don't know what to make of it. Like, I think they're using lighter gloves, and they're only doing 2-minute rounds.
Yep. Eight 2-minute rounds.
It's just it's interesting.
Yeah. That Tyson guy.
Yeah, that's Tyson.
It's crazy. I've only seen one Mike Tyson fight live, and it was against, who is that? Is it Roy Jones Jr.?
What, the exhibition would be Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah. I've seen a bunch of Tyson fights, just never live. So
yeah, that was a
spectacle in the worst way possible, I guess.
Well, just Tyson in general in his prime was just so amazing to watch. Like, it was so fun. He was so explosive. There hasn't been an explosive heavyweight like that since him. There've been good heavyweights, but nobody like Tyson.
Closest thing I would say was probably Francis Ngannou's run in the UFC when he was just like fucking knocking dudes out left, right, center.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's a different sport. Boxing. Yes. I feel like ever since the introduction of the UFC, boxing has just never been the same. I also, again, like, I feel like my lifetime has caught the tail end of boxing as a sport. So I'm sure people who are like 5, 10, 15 years older than me have like a deeper connection with boxing than I do. But yeah,
it's just not the same. UFC is more by far supplanted it in terms of interest.
Yeah, it's a good product. Anything else you have for the second half here? Or anything you're considering? So you talked about Barkley potentially overs. Is that only if Hurts is hurt, or you like that in general?
No, what I was saying is if you liked the Barkley overs in general, Hurts being out gives it a little bit more upside, especially on the receiving side. That's just
his 25 plus right now is plus 290, 50 plus, 40 plus receiving yards is 10-1. His receptions, trying to find those. Let me pull these up here. Plus 154 at 3+, plus 410 at 4+. And then also Eckler. You also like the Eckler stuff there?
Well, what's it priced at now for 7? He's only going to get 2 more catches.
Too far gone for you. He's at 5 right now.
Yeah. 8's reasonable. I actually do like that. With the way that this game's playing out, I think 8's pretty reasonable for plus price. Did we lose Jason? Am I even connected? All right. Well, Jason's PC just crashed, so that's a day. Bong, you had the ladder. Wow. All right. So, chat, give me something for Sunday. Obviously, everybody's probably looking forward to Bills Chiefs, but what any other games that people are interested in? Seemed like the line moves went pretty well for what Rob and I did on Sunday. Did anybody get any plays in from Sunday? Yeah, Clive third quarter. Who's my guest? I got to see who my guest is third quarter. Is it Jeff? Is it Feinberg? Who do I got? Yeah, Jeff. All right, what do we got here? Jeff. Yeah. Early money line for Browns, nice. That was good. Packers smashed the Bears. Hi, guy. That's pretty good, too. Did we lose Rob? Yeah, we lost Rob to New York City this week. He'll be back on Sunday. Bears under 42.5. Obviously, that was something that I liked. Yeah, all the way down to 40. So, new offensive coordinator. That just happened. Raiders, and that went just as poorly as before, right? I don't think there's a new offensive coordinator, like an offensive coordinator bump, the way that you might see the head coaching bump. What's my current best bet for the weekend? Best bet for the weekend at this point still would probably be Bengals unders, I think.
Bengals unders. What is it at right now? 47.5. Honestly, we should take this. We should take this right now because we're going to be live. Blue screen is crazy, by the way.
Did we lose him again?
What is going on in my computer? My computer is going nuts right now.
Yeah,
I have a weapon of a computer.
What are you doing in Canada?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just got like a page error through Google Chrome there. That was a new one. Never seen that before. Oh my goodness.
I'm the producer now.
47.5 right now. Juice towards the under, -118. We need to, like, this is, if we're going to be watching the game live, like, why not? Plus, like,
well, nobody watching wants an under.
That's true, but it's not about what you like. I care less about enjoying the game and more about winning. That's what I care about the most. I wouldn't say enjoying the game. You can enjoy a low-scoring game. There's ways to enjoy a low-scoring game, as we just kicked off here.
Yeah, for sure.
Austin. Oh,
can't tell if there was a fumble.
I thought you gave the play. So,
no, I didn't. People asked what I liked still. That's one of the numbers that's still out there that I like. The other thing is I still have a hard time saying no to Mahomes as an underdog. It really is like that stupid chart that's like every idiot bets Mahomes as an underdog, and then every fucking genius takes.
And that's you. Like, we're the two ends of the spectrum here.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Clive's got to go. Unless, do you have Jeff?
I don't have Jeff, but you're good to go. He's usually like 5 minutes late, anyways. It's almost like a tradition at this point. I think he's going to let his dog out because he usually like locks his dog in his backyard, and he forgets about it because he's too excited, too lifted. Let's use that word. Recreationally, legally, of course, legal in Canada. But anyways, Clive, thank you for covering me for a little bit there. Yeah, hopefully I don't blue screen again. But one in the chat for thank you to Clive for covering. And
all right, see you all.
I'll see you on Sunday, Clive. Thanks.
Later.
Have a good one. All right, that was Clive Bixby. Unreal. What the fuck is going on with my computer? That was crazy. I was like, I couldn't hear Clive for a second. I'm like, what's going on? I can't hear Clive. I was gonna say, maybe Clive, are you muted? And then bang, blue screen. Who would have thought? But gave out a price, gave out a game that he liked. Bengals, Chargers under. I love the Chargers here. I'd play them under, money line. Any which way or form, Los Angeles Chargers. As we get a negative rush here for Brian Robinson, which isn't great for our bets, but we're doing okay anyways. Going to do a quick sync up here. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 balls snapped. Jane Daniels, incomplete pass to Noah Brown. We were talking about the Chargers before. I just did a sync up. Hopefully Jeff synced up with me because we're bringing on the man himself, Jeff Feinberg. Not muted. And I think his mic is okay. I thought he was frozen for a second, but then but you seem okay. I just don't know why you're not talking.
What's up?
How's it going, Jeff?
No, I think everything is. It's like the one time Rob's not here, I actually think
I think you're good to go. Well, something just happened to me before you jumped in. I got blue screened. I don't know if you've ever had that before.
I don't know what that means.
So my computer just crashed.
Oh. So you're on a backup computer, or it came back to
No. But it just crashed, and then you.
So is Jalen Hurts hurt? Is he
we
out?
actually do not know. That is a good question. We were looking to play stuff at halftime, but it's kind of hard to play anything. We have a punt parlay going right now with a Saquon Barkley to catch a pass. But I haven't seen anything. Chat, again, if you guys see anything, please drop it in the chat. Helps us out a lot.
I don't really have any action. I'd like some.
So J-Rod said he got cleared to play. So he's good to go. Austin Eckler is like torching me in fantasy tonight, which is fucked. But I know I said the F word. Sorry, guys. But what the heck's going on here?
I'll tell you this. When Moretto asked me to join tonight, he didn't tell me that Pizzola wasn't in.
Are you disappointed? You can say yes.
I mean, I'm not disappointed, but I don't like...
Are you bamboozled? Do you feel like
I feel...
led
No,
astray?
it's okay. I saw it start early. I'm like, oh, yeah, but Rob's in New York. Oh, shit. Jason's going to do this sucker by himself. Okay, good luck. Hope he brought his A material tonight.
I did. That's why I've been sending you memes over the past week to get kind of like, some talking points going. But no, honestly, stream's going good so far. We actually just cashed our Brian Robinson. Well, don't want to say just yet. We have his over 50.5 rushing yards. He's at 53 right now. Hopefully he doesn't run negative, which is very possible. I might have mushed it. So things are going pretty good. Got off to a hot start here. Chat,
I benched Brian Robinson. I'm really mad at myself.
I'm so sorry. And he just got a negative run there. I fucking hate myself too. Oh, man.
I don't care that much, but I am mad at myself. Oh, Jason, I would live bet the Eagles if you told me that Jalen Hurts is healthy.
I
don't know that healthy, but if he's going to play.
I think he's playing. So you know what, Jeff? I'll get in with you. I will get in with you. Let me just pull up the.
What's the number at Fanduel?
It's locked right now. We got.
Yeah, it's fourth down. They're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
No, I tuned in earlier. You and Fabian were talking about the fight. I thought it was Saturday, but it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Yeah. You got any big plans for it?
I don't know about big plans, but I think I'll make plans. Yeah. Maybe. It's so late at night, though. I don't want to be out after.
What time is it? Is it like a midnight?
Oh, I assume. I actually could be wrong. Where is it? Where are they? They're fighting in Texas.
It's in Dallas. Yeah.
Is it at Jerry World?
I actually have no idea. I think it's...
Or is it like the basketball stadium?
I saw people are going to Arlington.
I need to sync up what? My mic's off? People...
No. Sorry. We need to sync up. Are you ahead of me? I think you might be ahead of me.
Oh, no. I'm behind. I just saw it on the tracker. I'm behind you.
You want me to? I can pause and we can sync up if you want.
No, I don't care.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's at AT&T, eh?
AT&T, yeah.
That place is huge. I am one of the people who doesn't... I don't believe it's ending with someone's getting like knocked out.
The more I talk about it and think about it...
I don't know if people want to talk about it. I don't really know anything, though.
Neither do I.
But I'm fascinated by it.
I feel like it's like a big cultural event. Were you a big boxing fan growing up?
Define big boxing fan. Like I watched the big fights.
Tyson fights.
Yeah. We watched the big fights.
As though it's like a UFC card, right? Like,
maybe more so. My dad never would have ordered a UFC card back in the day, but the big fights we always ordered at the house.
Sorry,
and
I meant
came over.
I meant how 20-somethings now watch the UFC. You were into boxing like that.
Yeah, well, the UFC also goes they'll have they run way more pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Like how many big fights were there back in the mid 90s a year? Like 2?
Okay.
Maybe. So it was bigger than the UFC, to be kind of honest.
Interesting. Yeah, I would have loved to live through that time. But
and yeah, Tyson was the showstopper. I'm not gonna lie. I remember I have a couple memories of like falling asleep, like before the fights even started, and waking up to like a room of like older men and like my cousins like erupting.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
That's one of my earliest UFC memories. Was I think it was John Jones, Lyoto Machida when he broke his.
J-Rod. Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I don't know who Gabe's on, J-Rod. I would like to know.
Is that Dogger Pass?
No, it's Morency.
Morency. Okay.
I think I'm going to take Paul in decision.
Paul in decision is plus 280. I think that's the right way to go about things. Is the fight to go to the distance? Plus 136 right now on FanDuel. Plus 280 on FanDuel to go to the decision. Obviously, shop around. Seems like John Jones in the chat with us, but yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see everyone. I don't see Tyson putting him down.
I don't think so either. Like,
I guess early equals. I don't know anything. We could talk about something else because I'm just like, what do I know? But if you're because it's a cultural thing, I'll watch it. I'll bet it. And as of right now, Paul by decision
is your best bet.
Is what I think I'm going to play.
Okay. J-Rod's asking any
I don't have any Grey Cup bets. The spread is high.
Okay,
it's about
so
10 points. I don't want to bet it. And it's during the Charger game, which actually annoys me because I like the CFL. I'll support the Grey Cup, but not once head-to-head with Herbert and Burrow.
You'll be able to watch the first half, though. No? It starts at 6:30.
Yeah, that's the second half of Mahomes and Allen. So I'll watch the end. Like, there's...
So, sorry, just to cut you off here. It looked like, you probably saw that on your screen as well. It looked like blood on the hand. Were those stitches on Hurts' hand? Am I mistaken there? I thought it was like a concussion thing.
They said a concussion.
It looked like there was blood or something on his hand. Unless it was someone else. I'm unsure. Anyways, he is in the game. Did you end up playing some of that Eagles live?
Nope, but I will right now. I still have my single. I still have like a live boost, so I need to make on FanDuel here.
Well, if you want,
I had no vibe on this game. I really like bet nothing. I made a first touchdown sprinkle on a loser, and that's about it. Which I'm actually a little bit proud of myself to show some discipline.
I love that. That's so good.
Because I'm a sucker for a TV game.
Of course, the primetime games are so easy to bet on, right? So, but also if you didn't have bets, why don't you tune into the stream? We gave out a couple fire ones.
I have 3 kids and my wife was out.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. Okay, sorry. Is the wife back or?
Yeah,
did you lock the
back.
Kids up with the dog as well?
No, she's back. Sorry. She's back. No, I just walked the dog in the rain, Jason.
Oh, I didn't even know it was raining.
Jason, I'm thinking about coming to the stream for the Monday night or the Harbaugh Bowl.
That would make you don't understand how happy that would make me. I was so disappointed that I couldn't be in studio this past Monday. I miss you, Jeff. I miss seeing your face.
If the Chargers win on Sunday, I will 100% come for the Monday night stream, which is the week after.
Are you doing the Sunday stream, the third quarter?
No.
Okay. It's usually no?
Yeah, but I'm not doing it. I told Moretto, get me out of there.
That was a choice. Okay. All right.
I'd have told him to get me out of here if he told me you were doing this.
I can't tell if that's a joke or not, but I'm going to say it's a joke. But no, so far it's actually been very civil. No chat hatred. I'm shocked. Or at least the chat can let me know what's going on. What? Give me a review of the stream out of 5 so far. 5 being the
you
best.
Don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that, Jason. I
just want to try and get the chat engagement up because I feel like we've been a little bit lower than normal. So, but the usual suspects in the chat who are always here have been fucking killing it. I will say that. You guys have been the best.
Well, I don't know what else what are people betting in the fight? I feel like it's going to be a really high volume bet event.
For sure.
Like, who doesn't have Netflix? It's pretty much cable at this point. It's a Tyson fight on cable.
That's a crazy way to put it. I love that.
So I don't know, everyone in the chat, I'm sure everyone in the chat makes bets. So what are they betting? Like, there's the nostalgia. I was watching, I don't know how, but some like boomer NBC segment was on my TV, and both these guys were like, "Oh, I'm betting Tyson," which made me think I have to bet Paul.
Yeah, I think.
But I don't want to overbet it. But I could dangerously overbet Jake Paul tomorrow.
Yeah, you also got to think like the rec crowd is so like anyone who is like 30 plus and sees Mike Tyson as plus money, they're just gonna blind bet that. No, like
yeah, and the 30 plus crowd wants to see Jake Paul get his ass beat.
Yeah. Exactly. But
Amir says he overbet Paul already. That's where I might be tomorrow. It's gonna be Friday night.
Easy to do, yeah.
My wife's gonna want. I just feel sorry. What time is the fight? Oh, we already asked this. Did anyone tell us?
No one told us.
And the undercard's apparently amazing. It's the two girls.
Oh, is Serrano fighting on this card?
Yeah,
that's the one. If you're a boxing fan, you should like Jake Paul because he's pushing Amanda Serrano, who's a very good boxer.
Well, I think that's his shtick, but it's Serrano versus Katie Taylor.
Yeah, we got a fight.
You know, I'm blaming this game. If this football game wasn't so boring, then maybe I would talk about it.
It's crazy. It's like a third. I really thought this was going to be a higher total. I was excited for this game. What are we at right now? Live total 33.5 still. Barkley. Oh,
just as I say that, he busts off. Just as I say that, they bust off the biggest play.
Unreal.
I'm cheering for the Eagles, but just as I insult like how bad this game is, there's a nice 43-yard play.
Oh man, what's the temperature check right now on
I'll tell you, I do have I mean, I have the Eagles to win the division, so
I have Eagles to win the division and first in the NFC. I have a lot of Eagles to do well in season futures, all win totals, stuff like that. Honestly, I was shitting my pants to start the year, but they did a really good job, and I think a lot of it was luck as well with the timing of their bye, like weathering the storm of some terrible injuries. I don't know if you should deserve credit for that, but as a backer of the Eagles season-long futures, I was very happy about it.
What's your favorite bet for Sunday? Side. I don't care about props.
Side. Honestly, I'm going to steal this one and take Browns money line is probably the best thing stolen from the Best Bet show. But if we're going to take anything that's given out of the Best Bet show, I like the Colts 3.5.
I like the Rams. Was that on the Best Bet show?
I want to say Rob gave out that total. It's hard for me to remember because we have a lot. We have the plays. And
Rob's best bet was Chiefs money line.
Chiefs money line. You're right.
This isn't against Rob, but that is the sort of game, Jason, where like, how do I put this? I don't bet professionally, so it doesn't matter. But that's the sort of game where I don't even care what my number says. Like, I'm betting Bills alt fucking line.
Really?
I'm betting Bills -9. Okay.
You're just anti-Chiefs though.
No. Because when the Bills, I just think like there's a chance. I just think there's like a beat down chance. I just think it's in. People don't think that's possible. It's just so important to Buffalo, and I'm not saying that's why you like cap a game. Like one team cares more. I don't mean it like that.
Yeah,
but I do think the Chiefs know they're 9-0. Like I think the Chiefs will like accept getting boat raced if they're in the middle of getting boat raced. They're not preparing to get boat raced, but I mean if they're getting boat raced, like I don't know. We've won 9 straight freaking games that we could have lost any one of them. Today we're meeting our maker. Like every game they've been in is close. I think there's a chance they get in that game down 20, which seems impossible to ever happen. But I just feel like they'll live to fight another game because I don't know. Yeah, Bills alt line. Bills alt. Bills 9.5.
I love that. I'll find that FanDuel price.
Yeah,
right
find
now.
me the number. Find me FanDuel. I'll bet it right now.
No, I fully get what you're saying here, but it's just so hard for me to come to that, to get to that point where where the Chiefs get to that point, just with how their team is built.
Of course.
Right? Like,
of course.
It's a slow, grindy, like they run the ball a lot. They have really good defense.
Yeah.
And if they're ever in third and long situations, you have the best quarterback in the NFL. So it's like,
okay, can I tell you something, Levi, who puts this up for a second? Because he's right. It probably is losing. But you know what I was thinking, like I said on Circle Back? That's a bet where if you said, what is the bet that I don't want to share with the public this week, but I'm making it, it would be that bet. Because that's a bet I don't want to tweet out that I'm making that bet.
Yeah.
As much as I came on this stream, I don't need the hate or the blowback from tweeting such a dumb bet. That's a sort of bet. It's like the voting booth. That's a personal choice. You know what I mean? And no one needs to know what you voted if you don't want to.
There's a little bit of a stigmatism around it.
I like Levi's multiple. I don't know how I call it a lot of things.
Circle back, no S.
But I'm just saying, that would almost be like a joke. What is the one bet you're making this week where you really wish you didn't have to tell other people you were making it?
Anthony Richardson over 13.5 completions.
Okay, exactly.
And minus 106. That's embarrassing, but I'll say it.
Yeah, I don't know. And the sad thing is, the Bills -9 won't even be the worst bet I make probably Sunday. Although I think Judah said he was considering Bills alt lines for his best bet. So as crazy as I am, he's actually smart.
And he just won the Wildcat, so I'd listen to him.
But he went with the Ravens, which I also agree with. Yeah. I think. Yeah. That's a tough one. Who are they playing? Steelers. That should be fun.
Steelers should be fun.
I feel like not enough people in the chat told me who they were betting in the fight, but I guess people aren't betting it.
I guess not.
$1 million on Jake Paul over Mike Tyson. Is that a viral story at the moment?
Probably, but I feel like that happens every fight. You always see that on UFC pay-per-views, especially little thing in the corner. X guy just put $500,000 on John Jones to win the next fight. I feel like the Jake Paul fight is getting a lot of John Jones is fighting this weekend, and that is I get Mike Tyson is obviously one of the best boxers of all time, legend in the sport.
It's actually a great sports weekend.
It's a great sports weekend, and it's a good week 11.
Yeah, because Mahomes Allen is incredible.
Yes,
and for me, because I'm selfish, but Herbert Burrow is amazing.
So other than I've asked everyone on the stream so far other than the KC Buffalo, and I have to take out the Chargers game as well. What is the game you're most looking forward to on the Sunday slate?
Looking forward to?
Just to watch or to get information from. Or
I honestly can't see any.
You're not.
I don't know. It seems like
Steelers,
a pretty. It's
Steelers,
other than
Ravens.
the Bills game, it seems pretty dull. Maybe Atlanta, Denver.
Denver.
I like
Chicago,
Atlanta there.
Cleveland,
I
New
like
Orleans.
Atlanta there. Yeah, Pitt Baltimore is an obvious one, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the obvious answer after the Chiefs and the.
What about Seattle, San Francisco? I feel like that one's kind of flying under the radar.
San Francisco's going to beat the piss out of them. That might be one of my favorite bets too.
Okay.
San Francisco's finally not going to screw 7 things up in a game. And because box scores indicate San Fran should win by double digits, but they never do.
Yeah.
This is the week that the score will match the box score. That's my opinion. I'm wrong.
Is that just a Shanahan-ism though?
I have no idea.
Where
I don't know. I don't have a clue. San Fran was my best bet last week, and they missed 3 field goals and muffed a punt. I was really pissed. I know this is like a shitty thing to say, but anyone that like bet San Fran last week, like,
yeah, you're just
we were like on it, but we just didn't get it, and that's the worst. Especially
it's
when
right,
it's like one of my bigger bets of the day.
Right process, wrong outcome. That stuff happens a ton though. So
yeah, for sure. But I also win a lot of bets with the wrong
process.
Like I think that they're gonna like run the ball down their throats and they don't run it at all and pass for 350 and I win my bet. Like, you know.
Yeah. Jeff, I know you have some daughters. I think they're young, right? Are they into the Taylor Swift? Were they asking you to get Taylor Swift tickets tonight, or have they been asking you that at all? Or
so I have an 8 and a 5-year-old daughter and like a 1-year-old boy. But my 8-year-old, my wife and her are going on Saturday.
Come on, you got them the tickets.
I didn't get them.
You're a good father. You're a good father.
I feel like So we'll see.
Nice.
It was through my wife's work, so
wow,
I didn't do anything.
Wow. I did my darndest to get those tickets, but couldn't get any. I think Rob might go to I was joking that he was at the concert today, but I think he might go next week.
Put up this message.
Which one? Jeff, I got dead heated on the lower FRL today in the Bermuda. Absolutely.
First round leader. Oh, he got tied at the end.
Oh, Lauer. Okay.
Yeah, people were on Lauer. Yeah, I'm so out of the loop on golf right now. They do this like false swing. I mean, I'm explaining it, but I'm explaining it to like Jason. Yeah, but it's just these totally muck tournaments, and my brain needs to like turn off golf for me to love it so much in the actual year.
Is that like Corn Ferry stuff, or is that like PGA?
Well, like a lot of the field feels like it's hyper Corn Ferry like names, but it's PGA.
Wow. Okay.
But like none of the high end players play.
How do you feel about is it true that Liv is and
I don't know.
Like they came to an agreement? I saw that recently. Maybe not.
No, you didn't, because that's not true. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sorry. No swearing.
No, you
what
can
the
swear.
heck are you talking about? No, I don't want to
swear. You can swear.
What are you talking about?
I thought I saw something with Liv and PGA.
Nope. People think because Trump won and he's like in with the Saudis and he's so influential over golf that like things can happen.
No, there was a something November 6th from Reuters, but it's saying the rumors are too premature. So I got caught.
Yeah, what day was the election?
I don't know. I don't even know what
whatever
day it was. I do listen.
Jason believes it.
I'm Aaron Rodgers. I will pipe whatever I read. I don't fact check it. I'll pipe it to you guys. If I'm wrong, someone's going to tell me, and then I know I'm wrong. It's so much easier for me to do that than for me to fact check it myself. Yep. Maybe don't listen to me. I would never listen to me, but there was something else I mentioned earlier that was like that. Anyways,
Levi's asking if I think the Chargers have a non-zero chance to make the Super Bowl. I mean, like, it's non-zero, but ask me in a month. I don't believe. I mean, they do a lot of things nice. They have a really good QB, and they don't turn the ball over, and they're playing good defense. But I don't know if they're there yet.
Would you? Okay, let's say you could do this. Obviously, you can't do this, but would you swap Justin Herbert for prime Phillip Rivers?
I'll just let everything play out as it should be. I don't like stupid hypotheticals.
Okay, I love as you know, I love stupid hypotheticals.
Yeah, I don't play those games.
Okay, fair. Would you play? You wouldn't play it live on air, but you'd play that at the bar, no? Like, let's say you're having a couple drinks.
No, I don't like that.
A couple pops with the boys. No?
I don't want to.
Even
there's
flow.
No point thinking about
Stay the course. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Eagles are going to win the game.
I don't know how. 2 missed field goals and, I mean, a horrible red zone play. But
can I say Fanduel's like interface is so much better?
I agree. You don't have to say that though. But
but it's like embarrassing.
It is. It's so easy.
Yeah, and they're like competition, nameless, but should be embarrassed at like the interface they roll out while their main competitor rolls out what Fanduel rolls out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how this is like two stores on the opposite sides of the street, and one of them looks like a crack den and the other one is like a beautiful establishment. The beautiful establishment being Fanduel.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm scaring the shit out of you right now, Jason, but I know how the game works. And I'm like actually believing what I'm saying though.
Listen, I agree with you. And also like not for
like
nothing.
How the other side can roll out that sort of tech is, I mean, they should be ashamed.
Oh yeah.
And shout out to Fanduel for having good tech.
Yeah, my favorite part about Fanduel is that you can just build the SGP right then and there. Like there's some apps.
Yeah, it's a great user interface.
Yeah, it's like someone sat down and thought about it a little bit.
Yeah, like someone who actually bets, and yeah, exactly.
Yeah. As AJ Brown gets another big catch. We're clawing our way. The bets, Jeff. The bets are looking so great tonight.
I don't know what else you need. I'm getting out of here in a minute. I'm just on the Eagles money line. What are you cheering for?
We got Brian Robinson over 50.5 rushing yards. He's at 61. Hopefully no negative rushes. That seems okay. AJ Brown over receiving yards, 80.5. He's at 59 right now. Very close. Parlays are dead. But those, and then Noah Brown under receiving yards, which might be a sweat because it's 40.5, but he's got 0 right now. But I mean, yeah, I don't know.
My closing note is there will be I will feel stupid regardless tomorrow, either for over betting the shit out of a gimmick Netflix fight. But I believe it's like they like each other, they're in on it, and Tyson knows that he's got to he doesn't know, but like the whole shtick is that like Tyson's not getting knocked down and Powell's getting his hand raised. Does that make sense? That's how I see it.
Well,
Tyson's not going out on his back, like knock the F out.
Yes.
But I do believe in the end, Paul will be the one who gets his hand raised.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you
I'm going to overbet it. I've actually come to that conclusion doing this show. I'm overbetting.
Overbetting it in the sense of still
responsibly always, like within my means. Yeah. Listen, my wife and daughter are going to Taylor Swift. Yeah, I got my own budget for my own hobbies. Okay.
Yeah. If people want to see what type of flex that is, go check the Taylor Swift, the prices.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's absurd.
I don't condone that. I'll just say no one in my house is paying.
Yeah, which makes sense. But yeah, are we?
It's actually, you feel bad that normal people like have to pay that just to see a musical act that they
like. Quickly, like
it's absurd. It's the industry.
Very few normal people are actually paying that. I want to say a lot of sugar-related people are going to be paying those prices. That's what I believe.
There's that much sugar.
I don't know. I know that people are flying out from different countries.
Well, I guess because it's like cheaper. I guess it's this whole thing. People want to know how much is my unit. I
think it's 7.
It's always different. Oh, thanks, Jay. Jay, the P guy, always getting it done. Yeah, I don't consider myself. You know what? But better than answering about my unit, I'm going to answer Dev's question. And then I'm getting out and Hitman comes in. But this is what needs to be answered. I do not consider myself normal, but normal sucks. Okay. Normal is boring. Like me and my friends, like the worst thing on earth is normal. People try to be normal, trying to fit some like societal norm. Screw that. I like weirdos. You think I want to be like friends with like my kids' friends' dads from like school? Oh, these like guys trying to be normies? That's not like for me. Not at all. Yeah, okay. Everyone have a great night. Go Birds.
Jeff, I appreciate you. I'm going to send you something with regards to that normal stuff later. Have you ever heard of Tony P? Most normal guy on earth. He sucks. Anyways, Jeff, thank you so much. Have a good rest. And I appreciate you joining us. Everyone drop a 1 in the chat for Jeff. Everyone say thank you, Jeff. Jeff, you're muted. Don't know what you're saying. See you, buddy. Love you. I love Jeff. Sending us off with some wise words there. Always appreciate that. Always appreciate that. Our next guest heading into the fourth quarter. This stream can only be rounded up by one person. No other man can follow up Jeff like Hitman does. So Hitman, welcome in. Where's Mike? Where is Mike?
Here's Mike who?
Durso.
Oh, you know what? Let me text him. Yeah, I'll text him in a sec.
Do you have, but before you do that,
yeah, I don't have anything right now. Let me see how this drive. Remind me after this drive. And,
exclamation point! Remind me in 5 minutes. All right, sounds good. What are you sweating tonight? You sent me your list. The Devontae Smith unders feel. We're sweating that with you right now. We're sweating that with you. I didn't bet it, but
yes, Smith. A lot of unders in this game, so I'm actually looking okay. But it's not under till it's over. You know how the saying goes.
That's a great saying.
Yeah, Smith under. I have some Gainwell rushing under. I had Jahan Dotson over. That cashed on the first play.
Yes.
Philly ran that scheme touch for him. That was nice. I got caught up in some Hurts unders when I was live, when I was reading the Pickett was warming up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to probably get burnt on those. But overall, it's looking pretty good early on.
That's what I love to hear. That's what I love to hear.
Can I, real quick?
Go ahead.
Oh, you know what? I want to get to that Paul Tyson fight also. I saw someone in the chat ask that. But
I love that.
If the chat could just tell me, how has it been with Jason? Has it been tolerable? Is he Wally Pipping, Rob? Like, I don't want Jason to answer it. Just a few people in the chat.
How about this?
How Jason's been today.
Hey man, I'll let you choose. It's a good or bad, 1 or 2, or we can do a scale of like 1 to 5.
Tolerable. I love that answer. Jason's.
But okay, someone said better than I thought, 2 out of 5. Like, what is that supposed to mean?
Oh, there goes Gainwell under.
No, who's Lyman? Lyman is lying. I've
been 3 times. Now that's the best answer.
That's not true. That's
the best answer.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's funny.
Oh man,
that's funny. Yeah, the Jake Paul fight. I definitely say. So obviously I don't handicap it, but I talk to a lot of sharps. I talk to a lot of guys that move stuff. And it's been pretty consensus that like Jake Paul has been the guy that like a lot of the sharp people that I talk to as Gainwell runs for another 15 or whatever. Yeah, Jake Paul's been the guy that a lot of sharp people I've heard are interested in betting. I will say that I think that fight, if you have a lot of outs, I think that fight is going to give a lot of opportunities because I think that a lot of shops are just probably going to get flooded with public money on Mike Tyson. That you probably, I don't know, maybe you get better prices on Jake Paul. I don't know, but I have heard that like a lot of sharp people have been looking to bet Jake Paul. I asked Kanish also about
They're talking about sharp people. Sorry.
No, but not his. Well, again, Kanish is a glorified mover.
Yes.
He's just giving
Simon Hunter light.
Other people's opinions. Exactly.
He
said that he knows only one guy on Tyson, and most people he knows have been betting Paul. So yeah. I probably end up getting involved in a Jake Paul, especially if I could line shop it and get some good prices. There's a Barkley touchdown.
You want to sync up after?
Always down at the 1 inch.
Let's sync up on the. You want to sync up or no?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to
just
ahead
of you?
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
All right, I'll pause it at 25 on the play clock.
25 on the play clock. Okay, I'll let you know when that goes off. The
just
Lord
count me down when it gets to like 29.
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that comment up. It's 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24,
Perfect.
23, 22,
Fuck,
21,
you're ahead of me
20.
now.
I'll do a 1, 2.
Yeah, just pause it for 2 seconds, and then we're good.
I can't tell if okay, yeah. I did like a little pause play. I'll let you know when
11,
that's
10.
Yeah,
9.
let's
All
go.
right,
Jalen Hurts TD. There we go. All right. So quickly, bet for next drive.
I'll look in a sec. The comment that the Lord made in the chat
About the cryptic stuff. I think that's just Mike Tyson CTE.
Is it true that I heard that like in the contract there was something about the fight needing to go like 3 or 4 rounds, or was that just bullshit? I heard somebody say that.
Probably bullshit.
But it does make sense, like that it's incentivized. Like a lot of people have said, like it probably just ends up being a glorified sparring match. You know,
most definitely, yeah.
I can't see that it's gonna end early. You know, like, all right. Let me think.
Yeah, take a look at that. I watched Mike Tyson YouTube videos. Only seen one fight live.
Did he miss?
Bro, cut this guy. Cut this fucking guy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh man.
I actually think
cut this guy.
You know what I'm going to go with?
Let's load it up here. So someone asked about a prop, and I can ask you about it after.
Let's bet. Give me 1 sec. Give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
I have something in mind because I think that extra point miss is a little relevant towards
this. 100%.
Just give me a sec.
One in the chat.
Because what it does is it makes the overs not as good right now.
Okay.
Because the possibility of overtime just decreased by a very
large percentage.
By a large percentage by that field goal.
All right. So what we're gonna do while Hitman waits?
Here's what we're gonna do. Here, I got the play.
Okay, you got the play. Perfect. All right. If you need more time, I can stall for you.
No, we're good. Let's go passing props.
Receiving props or passing props?
Passing props, Jason.
Okay.
I had to bust your balls. I like Jaden Daniels under
160.5.
Yes.
Jaden Daniels under 160.5. 114
he has one. Yeah, go. He has one completion to a wide receiver, I think, right now. Like the leading pass catcher is Eckler.
We talked about this at half. Yeah.
Who's the next leading pass catcher? Like 9 yards.
Zach Ertz, 9 yards. Brian Robinson, 9 yards. De'Ami Brown, 4 yards.
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy.
And now that the fact, like, if they were down 3, it changes things a little bit because they kick a field goal, and he's still gonna have to throw more to score again. They have to score again, or whatever. But now it's at the point, like, theoretically, they could kick a field goal, and Philly doesn't get it done. He doesn't have to throw again. So the odds on him didn't move after that missed extra point, and I just think that missed extra point was a little relevant in this. And I also think that he doesn't look 100% healthy. Like they've been talking about the ribs. He had the cut on his finger. Not that's a big deal, but I mean, the Eagles' pass defense has shut them down tonight. So it's just, I don't know, 60 yards seems like a lot right now. If they didn't miss the extra point, I wouldn't have been as interested in it. But
yeah, no, I think they had a shot of Jane Daniels on the sideline with like some shit around his chest and ribs or whatnot. I don't know if that was like
I mean, they've been doing that the past few weeks. Yeah, with everything, but
he's definitely been nursing through something.
Yeah, whatever. It's not the strongest bet in the world, but we got a nice fun bet right now.
Here's the thing:
I think I'm like 1-5 on live props on this show. So.
I tried to make it 2-3, 2-4. Excuse me. When I emailed the head of the stats department about Bucky Irving or Rashad White.
Yeah.
unsuccessful. But I will say the
little bit of McLaurin under receptions. That's great right now.
Me and you, brother. Me and you. We have under receptions, over receiving yards, 80 plus receiving yards. I think we're fucking
Don't
cooked,
throw
though.
deep. Don't throw. I was scared that he was about to get it all on one play right there.
That's the only scary thing is that he could.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you're betting unders at this stage in the game, like look at it. Like receivers right now are like 6 yards.
Yeah.
You know, like it's literally just like one play destroys you right now.
Someone in the chat was asking about over 11.5 McLaurin. I didn't want to cut you off there. 10.5.
I mean, if I like Daniels under, I probably don't like any of the receivers over, you know? So,
yeah, of course. I have to ask you though
I do like what Andrew said real quick about the Kingsbury offenses second half of the seasons. I mean, that's been a long trend on him. And they did face a cupcake schedule early in the year. And now they're facing like actual real defenses. So that has partly something to do with it. I think that Daniels maybe not being 100% has partly something to do with it, but that is a trend with them. And it's not like they're the most talented offense. Like Diami Brown and Zach Ertz are their second and third pass catcher. Their offensive line is not great. Like Jaden Daniels was carrying not a great supporting cast early in the year.
I think you got it absolutely right there. I mean, you do have it right. We were talking about this earlier with Suma in the first quarter about the second half fizzle out for Cliff Kingsbury. I think I think a lot of respect needs to be given though to this. I don't want to say. I honestly no. I'm not even going to mention. I was going to say the secondary of the Eagles, but like I don't want to. I can't do. I'm going to mush it if I fucking talk about this anymore. So we got to find a different topic to talk about because if I talk about the Eagles secondary, like maybe not just the secondary. Let's just talk about Quinyon Mitchell.
Oh man, I come on. I get this play out. Daniels has 30 yards on the next drive. Well, but again, what theoretically could happen and like why the missed extra point is so big is let's say Washington settles for 3. Filling goes on a drive. They don't get it. Washington gets the ball with 4 minutes left. There's not much throwing going on. So you can survive one drive right now.
Yeah, of course. Well, how much time's left? There's like, 10 minutes left? Yeah. So, I mean, Terry McLaurin out of the game.
But, I mean, Daniels is fucking torching them right now. So it's not looking good.
Who is right? Who is right? They don't have props for him. Do they have touchdown props for this guy? 87 is not Ertz or it's Bates. John Bates. Any live touchdown prices for John Bates? I guess they're in the red zone now because there aren't.
All right. 3rd and 1.
Okay, we can't have Brian Robinson negative rushing yards. We're teetering here. Did I yell into the mic? Did you yell into the mic?
I don't know. I tend to get pretty loud, so could be me.
Yeah. Anyways, 3rd and 1 here. I have a conspiracy theory. Been told I was wrong about it. I guess it doesn't matter here. We'll let this play out first.
What do you do here? I say run it.
You've been relying on your run game almost the entire game.
They lost a yard. Yeah.
I
think Quinn will kick it. Honestly, it's probably the right decision.
I think it's the right decision to kick it. The Eagles' offense hasn't looked that. I mean, they've looked good. I guess it's been negative variance where they're only at 12 yards, but
they're lining up to go for it.
Wow.
Where's the field goal?
Did Zach Ertz get hurt?
I think he's on the field. Yeah, he's on the field.
Oh, he's on the field. They have three tight ends there. Okay, my bad.
Oh, Daniels has to run this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's short.
He's just good.
Yeah, that's the end of our passing prop, by the way.
How did you get ahead of me? What the hell? Are you seeing the replay now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully we're synced up. We might have to do a little resync. I thought they were going to take a timeout, like Levi, 100%.
Sorry, chat. The losing streak continues.
It's okay. You all know why? Because hopefully everyone here tunes in on Saturday morning where we are fucking crushing it, right? So
I think we're 8-2 on winning weeks on the prop show, something like that. So,
and with a couple 3-bagger wins too. So
yeah, never an 0-3. I'm sure it'll happen next week.
Yeah, you just can't. You can't say that stuff, Hitman. You can't say that stuff.
I know.
Jesus. All right. Well, what are we going to see from the Eagles here for this next drive?
Hopefully, no throws to Devontae Smith. D2, I saw your question. I think Jared's going to be in a par 3 league. If you look it up, Google right now, I think it's competitive par 3 league. Yeah, called the Grass League. He's doing something there. Johnny Manziel's in it. Believe it or not. And he's going to be doing that. Plays a lot of mini tours. He finished 4th in the Nevada Open out of like 220 people. I think he made like $6 grand off that.
Good stuff.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's next for him.
Onwards and upwards for him. That's what we want to.
I know. Let's talk, dude. Today, I shot my career best round today, and today was the only Thursday that I played all season because there was one NBA game. I knew I wasn't going to have much volume on this NFL game. I got the earliest tee time. Frost warning. There was a frost delay. There was a frost delay. I was the first person out. Played in 2 hours.
So, does this score count though? Or is this the score that doesn't count?
What do you mean?
Towards your handicap. I remember you were saying.
Yeah, today was the last day of handicap season, and I shot 78.
Wow, with that swing, good for you, man.
I know. With that swing, wow.
Oh man, no, it's good. That's good for a par 3 course.
Par 3, wow.
I'm kidding. I'm just throwing out shots here. Sorry.
That's all right. Is Rob in New York? Did I see that right?
Yeah, Rob is in New York.
Well, he went to New York and he didn't fucking hit me up to play. You didn't want to do no content or anything like with a one-on-one match.
He's with the wife, so I think it's I don't know. It's a wife. I don't know. I don't know what just a vacation. Yeah. You should get everyone. You know what? This is the time where we leverage chat. Everyone tweet at Rob and be like, why are you avoiding Hitman? Why didn't you text Hitman that you're in New York this week? Yeah, I want everyone in the chat to go out and tweet, hey, Rob, why aren't you telling Hitman? Are you afraid of Hitman's hot tub? Are you afraid of getting a rash? Is that why? Sorry. I don't know why I'm throwing shots at you right now, Hitman. I'm so sorry. You're my boy. But
it's fine. Now Marcus Erickson, I never played Hideaway Hills in PA. Oh fuck! Don't throw it to Smith. Don't. Oh, it's Goddard. All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, he fumbled, and they got
all out. Ball. Who got the? Who's 80? Is that Johnny Wilson? No. Who's 81? Oh, Grant.
Dude, this D2 man, he knows a lot about me. He said, "When am I going to ice skating at Rockefeller Center?"
Yeah. Okay. So
is that because I did it last year and I said something? I think I missed a show because of it.
I thought he's your friend because he was asking like a lot of questions related to Jared, and it seemed like he knew Jared. The way he was. Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta. But dude, I mean, I did go to Rockefeller Center ice skate. I missed a show, I think, so he remembers that.
Was it? It was the Best Bet show, right? Was it a Wednesday Best Bet show that you missed?
Probably. I think I'm gonna end up missing. I'm gonna miss another one this year. Not that I do any good on that show.
Well, you've been doing your best so far this year. You're the best so far this year.
Yeah.
Not saying much.
That's like winning a race with people that have no legs.
I mean, Oscar Pistorius was fast, so he just shot his competition. Anyways, so I have a question for you with what does that get AJ Brown to? We're so close on AJ Brown overs, by the way. We need like 15 more yards. Hopefully you don't have any unders. I have a question for you though. Christmas. You celebrate Christmas, right? I don't know. I assume you're not Jewish. I would have known by now if you were Jewish.
Why can't I be Jewish?
Well, we would have had like we had the Jewish talk in the forward progress chat, and you didn't say you were Jewish, so I'm just gonna assume you're not Jewish. You celebrate Christmas, right? I assume so.
Yes.
When is too early to start celebrating Christmas? Is Thanksgiving the definitive line of like after Thanksgiving
there
is
goes
Christmas
Barkley.
touchdown? There's the Barkley touchdown you mentioned. Is this we're fucked now, by the way, for the Jaden Daniels prop. We're fucked.
No chance.
Is it possible for a Jewish person to be anti-Semitic? I don't know. Being accused of it though. Anyways, do you feel
funny that somebody said something about Hitman goes crazy for Diwali? My hometown is actually considered a little India of America. I think it's the number 1 or number 2 Indian population. And not where I live now, but where I grew up. So I am very familiar. Did he miss again?
This is not real. Oh, he made it. Okay.
It's
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I grew up in Little India, so I'm very familiar with Diwali.
Is that in? Oh, there's a lot of Little Indias out there. Is it in New Jersey? Is it? Can I say it? What it could be? I can't even pronounce it.
New Jersey. Yeah. Marcus, where are you from?
Does it start with a C? Carts.
No.
No. Okay. Woodbridge, New Jersey.
It's general area. It's not Woodbridge, but yeah, general area. Yeah.
I can't believe you guys have a Woodbridge in New Jersey. By the way, is it heavily Italian population?
No, I said Indian.
Okay, well, Woodbridge. I'm just asking.
Marcus got it. I just DM'd you back.
Okay. All right. Well, we won't dox the parents.
Yeah, I can't.
Anything you like from side total perspective or props at all? Too late in the game, probably. Stuff up.
I mean, I
like Terry McLaurin, 19.5. Noah Brown, a half yard to catch a positive catch.
I mean, he has 0 right now, and the receivers have 0, right?
What an underplay by me, by the way. Knock on wood. I cannot I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that under, and hope that it hits so I can clip this after and look like an absolute idiot. But
there are live props right now, you said?
Yeah, on FanDuel. It's all on
I feel bad. I've cost this live stream so much fucking money.
But Hitman, it doesn't. You're technically like this. The live streams are a free roll based on your Saturday show. So we could also, what we could do is look in the to catch a pass market, which I'd love to get your opinion on for this next drive. Anything that like if you,
I mean, I probably won't have anything, but I could give some thoughts. Go down. Slow down. Just stay at the top.
Told me to go down.
Just stay. All right, stay there.
Tell me to zoom in again.
Well, no way on Brian Robinson because Eckler will probably be in there.
Yeah.
What's Luke McCaffrey?
That's where I was going to. Plus 700 right now. We gotta be quick.
I haven't been paying enough attention to how much snaps he's been getting in the second half.
I didn't see that. I know he got a target though on the
Can you bet this after the first play?
No, you got to bet it right away.
Hold up, give me 1 sec. Yeah, he didn't play a ton. All I see is the first half. He didn't play a ton. Yeah, I don't know. I should have paid more attention last drive to see who was the third receiver. I feel like Diami Brown has been in a lot, but what is he at?
Diami Brown. I don't even think he's listed. He's not even listed. Why is he like technically ahead of Noah Brown?
Coming into the game, McCaffrey was getting the third most snaps, and who is in? Zacchaeus is in. Oh, we just got a pick from Daniels. Maybe
Reed Blake,
maybe a little bit of light. Maybe they can't run the clock out. We're gonna need 2 turnovers.
They don't have the time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? You know what? And that's a catch too. That's for sure a catch. We're currently sweating Dotson last TD. Hopefully we can get that. That'd be a really nice hit. Unbelievable. Took Blankenship plus to catch a pass that shred.
was that real?
No.
Did they actually have Blanket? Dude, if they had Blanket, I was gonna say if they had Blankenship lines up, one-way market.
Unbelievable. Do you ever bet any UFC stuff or no?
I bet everything. Basically, like I just
get told,
yeah. Like a lot of pros, like we just, not to sound like Simon Hunter and say how the pros do it. I caught myself there. I kind of sounded like him, but
we know you're legit. Listen, like you have a we know you're legit.
I share, like, a lot of times, like I share NFL stuff with guys in other sports, and they give me their stuff in sports that they're good in, or just like guys go to people for fills on stuff, like whether it's Kanish gets it from someone and then gives it to me and says, could you help get a fill on blank?
Yeah. Anything for UFC this weekend then? Just for my own rooting interest?
No. I rarely get UFC, to be honest.
Okay. I feel like there's not a lot. I feel like UFC is so hard to like, because the data is terrible. Like, I just don't know how people would cap it. What are you smiling at?
The Hunter
Jr. You know what? I will say we got a little bit of flack this last Saturday. People were accusing you, this is not true, by the way, because I know that it's not true, but people were saying that you give out your stuff on the prop service before you come on our show on Saturday, which is not true at all.
I give out 95% of the plays I give out on my service are day of game.
Yeah.
95%.
So
and I have never once given out a fucking play on my service before the Saturday. I haven't had a play before Saturday night all year, let alone before our stream comes out.
The chat or the nails are already had your back. People who had your prop service said Hitman has never done that, which is
true. I actually, believe it or not, I gave out Josh Allen under on my service the day after.
Yeah.
So I gave out the two. So what happens with that is a lot of times the stuff I'm giving out on the prop show is different from the stuff on my service is like the top stuff. Like I have to do that.
As it should be. Yeah.
People are paying for it or whatever. The stuff on the prop show is really good stuff. It's stuff that I've bet thousands of dollars on, but with the Allen one, it was kind of on the borderline on the Saturday prop show. If it was good enough to give out my service, I gave it out on the show. And then once I started to really get 100% confident that Amari Cooper was going to be out, that kind of pushed me to the edge I gave out the Allen under on my service.
No. Yeah, no, absolutely. But I think it's also more just a testament to how good you are, because people respect the stuff that you put out and are hitting it instantly when we drop the show.
Yeah,
you got to go. You got to.
The Daniels bet has no more life once again.
So, do you think he should have? It's a 2-score game regardless. Do you think he should have gone down at all, or no, the right thing to do is just run it in there and not try and kill clock?
Say that again, Jason.
So do you think the right thing to do there was just to obviously score the touchdown, or do you think he should have like maybe went down at some point to try and kill more clock or inconsequential?
Jason, 100% score the touchdown.
Okay.
100%.
It's already a 2-score game. I just had to ask. Like,
100%. Yeah.
All right.
No.
Too much time left. Too
much time left to think of that.
He was very close to dropping it before he got into the end zone, by the way. But he was very much clearly in, but
I'm just going back in the chat. No, I don't do NBA. I don't originate NBA. I bet a lot of NBA, but I do not originate it.
Dude, Barkley's fucking how does he turn like a nothing game just like that? Turns it on its head. Fucking 146 and 2. Where? How did he? I swear. How many yards did Saquon Barkley have at half? Do you know?
I just got the underdog notification. He has 200 total yards.
Holy fuck. He's absurd.
I have a little bit Barkley under 98.5. I've mentioned this on this stream like a million times that pretty much any big primetime game on like almost all the unders at some rogue prices on the top players.
Any AJ Brown unders?
Actually, no. AJ Brown. So rarely I'll pass, or not rarely. Sometimes, like, I don't know. I don't blindly just bet. Like, I'll have a lot of outs where, like Barkley, for example, I have 98 under 98.5 even money. The market was 93.5. I won't just blindly do it, but like, for example, maybe there's a case like AJ Brown today. I believe some of my outs had like 85.5. The market was 82.5.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Like that 82.5, to be honest, I kind of gun the head, lean over. I'm not going to play under at 85.5, you know? But like for Barkley, I was like, I kind of gun the head, lean under 93.5, 98.5 is probably a good bet. Obviously it wasn't, but I have a lot of unders. And this, other than Barkley, this game is going to be pretty good for unders. So,
yeah. I just hope
considering that Washington's receivers have literally 0 catches right now.
I'm shocked by that. And if you're on the stream right now, by the way, if you could just do us a favor, hit that like button. Goes a long way. I just got word that Suma's SGP is like very.
What was his SGP?
Very live. It was. I thought it was Alt Eagles 9.5 with what was it? Eagles 9.5. Barkley over 125 rushing yards. Zach Ertz under 34.5 and Jane Daniels under 34.5 rushing yards. So we need no Jane Daniels, like very few Jane Daniels rushing yards. And hopefully not just no Ertz basically. But
I have an Ertz under 3.5 catches plus money, so I will root that in.
All right, let's go. No fucking Ertz. Let's get this going. What's
the odds we can get another Daniels no 15 yards?
Daniels no 15 yards. I don't listen. I think we're fucking cooked. I think we're done. And unfortunately, I think it was 160.5 on Fanduel, not 160.
We're done.
So.
The only chance you have is an immediate turnover. And then Eagles go up 19, and then Washington just says we're not
run the ball. Yeah. Put Marcus is Marcus Mariota their backup? No, I don't even know. Is it Mariota? I don't even know. Anyways. What do I need right now? You know what? The PGP is still very much alive. If we can get like 70 yards for Terry McLaurin on 3 or less catches, that's also alive.
I like what D2 said about the.
Hey man, how about the last play? Hey, we've been saved by it before. Is there such? Oh, okay. We were talking about this earlier with Clive. Said that there's a North Jersey, there's a South Jersey, but people don't talk about the fact that there is a Central Jersey. Do you agree with that?
I've never thought about it. All I know is, I mean, I'm in central. Well, I'm not in central Jersey now, but like I used to be in central Jersey. Like I don't fucking know. I think everyone just said it was central Jersey, so I went along with it.
Fair.
I don't know.
I thought there was a hold there, but maybe not. Maybe not. 3rd and 2. Do you think what? Okay, let's say they get the first down here.
Oh, fucking Ertz.
Oh, but there's a.
They threw a flag. Hopefully that's defensive holding. And then they should take the defensive holding instead of catch. The catch was like 3 yards.
Yes.
And you rather have the 5.
Yes.
That's what we got to hope for.
Come on. Use your brain, Quinn. Or we can maybe get like an OPI from Drunken Goon. Oh, no. You know what? It's okay. We're still like alive, I guess.
What did they accepted the penalty, right?
I thought they just said that there's no penalty on the play.
Did they?
Fuck. Yeah.
Oh man, Ertz under 3.5 catches is gonna fuck.
Oh, that's what you needed. Fuck.
It's gonna fucking hurt. That's gonna fucking hurt.
Oh man. It's going to Eckler.
Daniels looks like shit, man.
It seems like the line that I was talking up earlier today is starting.
So wait, so how long is Rob in New York? Till Saturday?
I believe he's back. He'll be back Sunday morning for sure. I don't know what day he's coming back though.
He didn't contact me about golfing. I'm still pissed off about that.
Yeah, I hope people are tweeting at him right now. And
he's fucking afraid. He's fucking afraid.
Honestly, like I golfed with Rob. Doesn't have like he's a good player. He knows his swing very well, which is so important. Why are all these balls going into the dirt? I feel like I'm watching like a yes, Levi. Let's go. I agree. Caleb is better than this guy.
No, he's not.
You know
yeah,
what?
but I do agree that Daniels does look legit hurt, roughing the passer.
That's kind of I get it, but it's soft. Anyways, whatever. I mean, we're not going to get a number on this game at all. If let's say Washington scores. Oh, this is just all turning up terrible. Let's say Washington scores here, gets the 2 points. What number do you need on the Commanders to bet it?
Like, what do you mean, money line?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't fucking know. No, it won't be high enough.
It won't be high enough. Okay. I had to ask. Is that McNichols?
No.
It's McNichols.
Wow.
150 to 1.
I mean, Daniels, what is he at? He's at 158. We still have life. We get a turnover.
Down 2 scores, pound the rock. Down 2 scores, pound the rock. 3 minutes left.
Let's go. Let's get a turnover. No, it's Ertz. Oh, my God.
How far was that, though?
Fuck, it was like 10 yards.
That's your 3. Fuck.
Dude, that's Suma, too.
Yeah, fuck.
Dude, this guy Ertz is just the ultimate garbage time bullshit with him.
Oh man, I'm also sweating a McNichols touchdown right now. If anyone cares, if anyone tailed me on the show earlier today, don't know if anyone cares.
Well, you just got to carry for -4 yards. I mean,
that's a crazy play call. That's a crazy play call.
Like they're calling the game right now. Like Daniels. Like, are they just trying to conserve him? Like that? Like, do they know he's not healthy? But then why is he in the game? Like
exactly. Why
you're
is
down
he
16 right now? Like you still either play to fucking score or take him out.
They're not going to kick a field goal here. Right?
Like they just ran again.
They're not going to kick a field goal here, right? Like if they don't get first down.
What the fuck are they doing?
They're not kicking a field goal. Or is this going to be one of those?
Like, if Daniels is not healthy, just pull him from the fucking game right now. And if he's in the game, you got to go balls to the wall to score as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You know, is there any live? What's the live spread right now? Because
15.5 minus 168 towards the Eagles.
I am betting Philly right now.
All right. I'm going in with you.
I'm betting Philly because this is not a drive. Like again, when you're live betting, you're looking for stuff that the algorithm's not picking up on.
Yeah.
And like Washington is fucking playing like complete fucking idiots right now.
Yeah. They're playing like cowards. They're playing coward ball right now.
Yeah. I'm in on Philly. Fuck! I didn't get it in. Hopefully some people in the chat got in. Fuck! I missed it.
Like people are calling me idiotic for saying that they might kick a field goal, or if they're going to consider. Like we've seen coaches do this multiple times before. Like
Jason,
shit. What are you talking about? Last season with what's his name? Fucking Rams.
I like that bet I like that bet that we made. Let's see. Obviously, we get a stop. We're good. And we give up that. Oh my god, I'm cursed on this show.
Is it to Zach Ertz of all people?
Of course it's
like.
But like, oh my god, like look at the way they're playing right now. Throwing screens, letting I like that Philly bet. No matter what happens, like we had a 4th down to stop them and end the game.
That's what we need.
I like that bet, regardless of what happens. I didn't even get it in, so we'll see.
One in the chat if you were to able to get it. Yeah, Andrew, I agree with you.
Look at this. Another fucking 2-yard dump off. Like this is insane right now.
Yeah.
That was a great bet, no matter what happens.
Process over outcome.
At least that's how I'll sleep tonight.
Let's get a stop.
Bet.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Like
I mean, look at how much time they are using.
I mean, you know what? Like,
oh my god, he had it in his hands. Yeah, I have a feeling, chat, where it's going to come down to some bullshit on 4th down. That's my prediction. Washington will score with like 15 seconds on the clock. I mean, what is Twitter saying about this drive? They've got to be killing them.
This is the most conceding the game drive ever, like if I've ever seen one.
Come on.
There it is.
Now I lose a minus 156 live play.
Ertz just fucking in our face. Fucking hell.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, chat.
That's okay.
I truly am.
That's okay.
I truly am.
Go for 2, obviously. No shit. No shit, Dan Quinn. No shit. No shit. I wonder, is an Ertz minus like 50-yard catch in play here for us? Or
minus 25? It's a 2-point conversion.
No, sorry. I mean, I'm thinking like 5 steps ahead. My brain is so broken. Obviously, like if they get the onside kick here is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Big F.
Yeah.
Big F.
Yeah. If that happens.
If anyone can get this to OT, it's Sirianni. Oh, man. Oh, man. Are we starting to get concerned about Jayden Daniels rookie of the year if, one, he's hurt, two, we know that Cliff Kingsbury is not regresses or is a lot worse.
Who else can win? Like Bo Nix?
I don't know. Brian Thomas is like cooked now. Trying to think. Caleb, no. Like, I mean, Caleb could. If Caleb finishes strong, like if any of these
got called PI, right?
Well, interesting. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Well, I mean, it definitely is it.
Let's see if Washington. Damn, that was a hell of an effort by Zach Ertz.
Did he get? He got. Yeah.
I don't think he got the
he didn't get this other foot in. Didn't get the other foot in. Good catch though. Good for him.
Yeah, he might have.
No. It's so hard to tell. Yeah, this is one of those where it's like I feel like just for entertainment's sake, let's just call that a catch.
I'll tell Ian in the chat that said laying 15.5 minus 168 is crazy. I'll tell you what. If you want to make money live betting, a lot of times these end of game situations where you're laying juice are really profitable. Like sometimes, not to say this one in particular, but like I'm saying, like a lot of times, like there's minus like 300-400s out there that should be in the thousands at the end of game situations. So I strongly disagree. Like if people say like laying the juice or something.
I mean, there was like
again, I can't price. Like it's hard for me to price like what that should have been for the Eagles Washington. But all I know is you're assuming that you're looking for stuff that you think that the algorithm is not accounting for.
And the fact that they were bleeding clock so quick.
And the fact that Washington was just playing like not a normal 2-minute drill, like complete idiots, just I felt like wasn't fully accounted for.
Yeah. It's like
crazy. I think he caught that.
It's close. Yeah, it's close.
I mean, it's a catch. It's a catch.
Holy fuck. For entertainment's sake, let's do this. Octopus. Is an octopus when the same guy gets a touchdown and
yes.
Yeah, okay.
They have it in the Super Bowl every year. Will there be one?
Octopus is a crazy name. Crazy name for it. Caught it. Game is live. All right. Well, there we go. If you had to line an overtime, like what would you need for a yes overtime right now?
Plus 30,000.
Plus 30,000. Okay. Okay. I'll take the no on that. Okay.
I'm sure Fezzik will. So.
Brian saying he's up to your service this year. Really enjoys you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, Brian.
We appreciate you.
We had Smith under in this one, so it's looking good.
Devo, yep. Looking good. Looking good. All right, and Goddard ices it.
Yep, we're getting the one Jalen Hurts kneel down because Washington's not going to call.
They're not calling timeouts. Yeah. All right. Well, that wraps it up for us here, I think.
Let's see. What would you do if you kicked me off and the miracle at the Meadowlands happened again? You know what that is, Jason?
No, it
isn't. That was the Giants were running the clock out, and they took a knee, and it was a bobbled handoff, and Herm Edwards, the head coach, he was a defensive back at that time. He picked the ball up, ran in for a touchdown, and the Eagles won. Talk about a bad beat, right?
How were you alive for that?
No, I'm just like a mini football
guy.
Remember, I did beat Eager in trivia.
You did.
Trivia. Remember that.
You are a football guy. Let's not forget that.
All
right. Well,
back about that one.
I'll give that to you because we can't give you the live.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I suck, guys.
Sorry. Don't worry about it. Don't be down on yourself. It's all good. Everyone tell Hitman they love him because we appreciate you joining the stream every Thursday night. It does a lot for us here. And you're obviously one of the best guests as always. So,
yep.
Hitman, appreciate you coming on. Thanks again for doing this.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
All right. See you on Sunday, Hitman. Have a good one. That was Hitman. You know him. You love him. If you haven't checked it out, by the way, you got to check out our Saturday prop show in the morning. We fucking Hitman. I don't want to say we, it's him. Hitman's been crushing that shit. It's good content as well. So make sure you're by your computers there for the show. Make sure you turn on notifications when you're subscribed to get notified when Hitman drops his prop show. But that does it for us, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in throughout the entire time. I can't believe I got blue screen halfway through, but you know what? It is what it is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Before you head out, please do me a favor, hit that like button. And I'm going to ask you guys to do one more thing. Tweet at Rob 1 out of 5, or sorry, no, don't tweet him 1 out of 5. Out of 5, what would you rate the stream? Say, hey, Rob, Jason did okay tonight. I give him a, here's your review. Just tweet at Rob a review. Tag Forward Progress as well. And yeah, that's all I ask from you guys. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much. These are so much fun to do. It really wouldn't be the same without you. So yeah, thanks to Hitman. Thanks to Jeff. Thank you to Clive. Thank you to Suma. And of course, thank you to you guys. Like I said before, we're back Saturday morning. And that does it. All right, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your night on Thursday. Hope you enjoy your Friday. I'll see you all on that Saturday. This has been a Forward Progress live watch along of the Washinton Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we will see you here in the next one.